Welcome to Spurs TV. Right. Yep.
Scott,
Good morning.
Scott,
Good morning.
Scott running to the desk like,
Just in time. Just made it.
Just in time.
yeah.
All right. Good morning, or good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all you guys around the world, wherever you are watching our watch along today. Right. I don't think many viewers will be joining us. Everyone,
Yeah, I think it's
yeah.
good morning for Scott. Just
Yeah. We are good morning into early in the mornings, right? Yeah.
it's 12:15 here, and I think it's 11:15, and we're in Calgary.
9:15.
Nine.
Nine
Oh
fifteen.
wow,
I'm two
even
hours
more.
behind Toronto. I'm 2 hours behind
Yeah,
Mari, Will, Brian Daigle, everybody else in North America.
yeah. And Scott is
Okay.
two.
It's 11:15.
Scott is about. Scott's Wi-Fi is about 2 seconds behind too. So yeah, just don't feel a bit weird out about that.
Mm.
All right, but before we go any further, guys, first of all, I have to say happy Thai Pusam, right, to all you guys who are celebrating it around the world, right, and of course, today is the last day of Chinese New Year for us in Malaysia. We just passed, right? We call it Chap Gourmet in this part of the world. Later, maybe Engwa will be joining us from London. He's a Malaysian Chinese, right, in London. Most probably, I have to say, give him some Chinese New Year greetings when he joins us. He will be most probably join us about 5 minutes before the game starts. But guys, the lineup's out. I'll get to Scott first. Scott is always interesting. So, what do you think about the lineup, Scott?
I mean, it's pretty much what I thought it would be. I know people are probably going to be upset that Poro isn't in there, and I would like to have seen him, but I have to think that it's got to do something with him just coming back. Just coming in. I assume that if he was ready to go, that they would play him. I don't think it's like a tactical issue where they're saying that they prefer Royale over Poro. I just think that he's just come in. So what can you do? I'm not somebody who's crazy enough to think that we should drop Sun, so I'm glad to see that he's in there over Danjuma. And other than that, it's what can you do? I mean, there's so few options to do. So I think it's predictable, and there's not really anything that I would think about changing other than I always would play Longley over either Dyer or Davies. I don't care which one, but that's what we have to live with.
But honestly, to tell the truth, right, the lineup doesn't surprise me, right? It's still more like, I guess it'll be said Conte is still pulling the strings from behind, right? He said you can't run away from that. But before we continue, let me bring on Elias, right? Hi, Elias.
Hello, guys. What
Right.
lineup today?
Okay, Elias, I'm not sure you met Scott M. Scott.
Of course.
Yes,
Yeah,
you know,
I know. I've been on a few times now. I think with Elias, so good to see you again.
And of course on my
I'm the first time with Elias.
Yeah. Jamie is my co-host on Spursvision TV. He's been missing action for some time, but he's back now again.
Good to see you.
I've been to Korea, and I've just had dealing with life.
Yeah. We all are, but not going to Korea part. I was just asking Scott about the lineups. How do you feel about lineups, Elias? I guess it's just a typical Conte lineup. Even Conte is not there, right?
Expected nothing that we didn't expect. I mean, Pedro Porro should have started, but we all knew. I was just discussing it with Jacob this morning on my channel that I think we all want Pedro Porro to start, but he won't. We just given that it's not the style that Stellini and the Italian managers have. They just don't give you minutes straight away. They want you to adjust into a team and coming in as a sub and all of that. So yeah, it's expected.
Yeah,
The rest no
but of
surprises.
course, but there's not much surprises. Like to tell the truth, Pedro Porro coming straight into the team where Conte never actually does that, right? So at least there must be some understanding, or maybe let them get used and get acclimatized to see how actually the Premier League starts, right? If we do dump
Well, at least he's
Pedro
on
Porro straight away, right? Then if he bungles up or he's does some mistakes, then it wouldn't be too nice. But I guess it's more or less giving him some time to bed in with the other players, right? And Jamie,
he's on the
what do you
bench.
think? Yeah, he's on. He can come on it. Bless you.
No, there was from previous broadcasts on other channels. They were saying that Emerson does okay against Manchester City. If Porro had been starting, we'd have been more of an attacking team this time. It wouldn't been sort of trying to park the bus. I mean, that could possibly backfire because of the mixed quality of the rest of the team. But
Mhm.
the fact that he's on the bench, dependent on how the first team basically play for the first half. I think he might get a few minutes, but I don't know
Mhm.
whether that's we're doing particularly badly or because we're doing so well that um, you know it won't do harm to put him out there.
Mhm.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
it's early days. The fact that Everton beat Arsenal may put a little bit of a rocket up Man City to take advantage of that. So I'm pleading the fifth when it comes to what the result's going to be. Obviously, hoping
Mhm.
for a Spurs win, but it's not nailed on.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just give some shout out to the guys in the chats, right? Alexander Hilton, Steak, big up, Steak. Mr. K, my good old friend, Mr. K, right? He's coming back a bit now, guys, into the chats, right? And of course, we've got Luca, big up to Luca, right? An Arsenal fan, he says 4-1 to City. Yeah, it could be 4-1 to City, right? Of course, Elias saying big up to Mr. K, right? uh, that's the thing is all of you guys know that, but most probably I won't call Elias. I call him Krish, right? Because he's part. That's his Malaysian name.
Yeah,
You can call him
converted.
Elias. Yeah, Krish is. I'll call him Krish most of the time. But guys, of course, uh, prediction of this game, right? I think if by luck or by hook or by crook, I think we'll get a draw 2-2, right? Jamie doesn't want to say much about predictions. Elias, what's your prediction?
3-2, I think. Yeah,
Oh, Elias is 3-2.
3-2
Scott,
win for.
3-2 win for us.
I think 3-0 for City. I'm not really thinking this game's going to be close at all. I think we got a bit lucky the last game playing them,
Last season.
and I like last at the beginning of the month, or sorry, in January. I think it's going to be much more like the second half, and I think that we're going to be in real trouble here, and that they're going to take
Yeah.
it to us.
Yeah, and of course, Dave Holston is saying, right, not looking forward to Mares versus Perisic again. Okay, that's true. That's true. And of course, Luca is going to crap on us, banter us. Spurs are crap. Man City will smash you. Tottenham will never do Arsenal favors. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, Luca. Right? We might be able to pull the rabbit out of the hat just to help you guys gain 1 or 2 points more. Right? Not to say that we will beat them and
You guys are gonna bottle it anyways, guys. I don't think you guys in the league anyway,
and
so
yeah. Ian, big up Ian. I'm not sure where you are, Ian. You got a link. You want to jump on? You can jump on. But I know most probably be watching it with your significant other, right? The game is going to start in what, 10 minutes. Yeah,
can we
go
throw
ahead,
Bob
Jim.
Spur in there just for
Yeah,
for the sheer chance of it, you know?
Bob Spur. If he's watching, most probably he'll be watching somewhere, or maybe Bob Spur's at the stadium. I'm not sure, right? Bob Spur is always the 4-1 to us, right? So I don't know. Lucas gone 4-1 to City. But we'll never know. We're at home, right? I keep saying that somehow or another, since the beginning of this year, after the World Cup, our home form seems to be a bit iffy, right? Or maybe, now since the transfer window is shut, maybe we can just get back to the football and focus on the football, guys, right?
other than the
And at the
politics.
moment now, I'm not sure, right?
We're,
Ian is in
we're,
Scotland. I'm gonna watch. I have a chest infection, so I'll stay off. Okay. You
okay,
have a chest
we're only 14 points
Okay.
behind Arsenal, so
Yeah, take care.
St Tottenham Stay isn't quite upon us just yet.
Yeah. And Alex says 69-0 to Tottenham. We'll tell Loris that he plays for M City. We'll tell Loris that he plays for M City. Okay. So Loris will get a hat trick or so, right? 69-0. Yep, Alex. If you want to hop on, I'll throw the link into the chat. Just let me know. Right. Yeah, I'll throw the links in the chats, right? But of course, before the game starts, right, I'll let everyone know we don't have any formality here, right? Most probably I'll be the slowest one on the stream. Maybe Scott will be the fastest one on the stream, right? I'm not sure where Jamie will be and where
Well, if he's
Elias.
listening, Jamie always gets it a little faster, right? When he listens to the radio stream.
Well, no, at the
Radio
moment I've got
Night,
I've got text, and I found an app. I'm looking at Erling
Oh.
Haaland at the moment, who's looking very dour. So
yeah.
I'm looking at
Gonna
Ben
do
Davis.
two one-on-one with Marlon after. All right, saving my voice. Okay. Yeah. Take care, right? Take care. And Mr. K says 4-1 Spurs win. Yeah, Mr. K. Actually, 4-1 is your original score, right? 4-1 is your
Mr.
original
K, you are
score.
my type of guy.
Yeah.
All of these
Yeah,
guys.
Mr. K, if you are free, if you have time, join us, right? I'm not sure where you are, right? Whether you're at home or you're somewhere out, right, Mr. K? Mr. K is a busy man nowadays, right? Right. And of course, yeah, we know De Bruyne is benched. No, I don't know. According to Pep, it says it's a tactical move, right, to
Of
bench
course.
De Bruyne. Yeah.
Alvarez is class. I love him.
I know. For all we know is that I don't know. Well,
It's nice
De
that they
Bruyne,
can bench KDB and not be worried because they have Bernardo Silva and Mahrez and Alvarez and Rodri and Grealish and you just keep going on and on.
Yeah. And when we play Emerson Royale, we say, "Where's Poro?"
okay, they're just coming out onto the pitch now.
Yeah, Jamie sounds like he's about 20 seconds ahead of me based on the.
I'm not
They
sure.
already on the pitch.
I'm still having the Malaysian side of the things. We're having Michelle Lee talking to I don't know who are these two guys. What do you have, Krish?
No,
Are you
I'm
on
watching
Astro or?
I'm not an Astro.
Oh, you're not on Astro. What you? Okay, you'll be watching on something else. I understand.
Yeah, I'm watching on a Bing Sport app.
Okay, and Jamie, you've got live streaming nowadays, right?
Yeah. It doesn't say anything to say that it's not a legit app, but Satanta.
Soonest thinks the team is odd. Okay, whose team? I don't know. And don't forget, right? Yeah. And Ian's always ahead of us, right? Ian's always ahead of us. Oh, City's team, all right. City team's a bit odd. I don't know. They've been having some problem with Cancelo and Pep, and maybe there's some kind of
Cancelo is
unrest.
transferred out. Cancelo is
Yeah,
no longer there.
that's right. The Cancelo saga, he's been sent out on loan to Bayern Munich, right?
No, he has been sold. He has been sold.
It's a loan with an obligation to buy or option to buy, right? Right. And of course, Mr. K says Virgin Internet installation will be on Thursday. Kids have rinsed my allowance on my phone, right? To hotspot 90 GB in 5 days. Oh my god, right? And all the content is HD.
That basically means they've been downloading films and live streaming games.
Yeah. Let me see who's coming on next. Ingwa. Big up, Ingwa.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, Ingwa. Your mic is off.
I can hear me now.
I can hear.
Yes,
Hey,
we can.
Kongi as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Because on your side of the pond, right? You're still on the 15th day, right? So it's still happy chap gourmet for you.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, still celebrating. You know.
Well, you've got to do all three. You've done two of them. Then we have Xin Xin Kuai Lo.
Yeah. And of course, Eva Man's from Hong Kong. Going Eva Man, right? Hope you had a good Chinese New Year too, Eva Man. Right, take care. Going Choy. Right. And of course, I've got another guest coming in. Mani. Your mic is on mute too, Mani. Yeah, Mani. Can't hear you.
You could have left him on mute and just done the ABBA song, Manny.
Yeah, Mani, you're still on mute.
What kind of jerseys are these cities wearing?
Huh?
Have you seen the like red and black jerseys that they're wearing?
No, because at the moment they're showing the team lineups.
I can't hear you, Manny.
Man City playing a 4-2-3-1, and we're still playing a 3-4-3.
No, still can't hear you, Manny.
Okay, Haaland is about to start for me.
It's kick off on my side.
Okay, now.
Yep, we can hear you now, Manny. All right.
Brilliant,
And
brilliant,
Manny,
brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, sir.
Manny, do you celebrate Thaipusam?
I don't necessarily celebrate it, but I, recognize it. To be honest, in our family, we don't really observe things to that letter. I think my mum might have done it, but Dad and me and the children, we never really did that much. But
Okay.
obviously, we celebrate Pongal, we celebrate Lord Ganesha's birthday,
Deepavali.
and Diwali as well, definitely.
Yeah.
And but anyway, thank you very much indeed for thinking of me. As always, Terima kasih.
Yeah. And of course, to let you guys know, Manny is actually a Arsenal fan. So the game's kicked off.
Yeah,
Yes,
And
it's
why
just
not-
kicked off. It's kicked
Yeah.
off,
He's making
and
a
I'm
brilliant
54
run.
seconds in.
He is making
And-
a brilliant run, and he just slumped it.
Okay, who's at what time now?
I
I'm
hope-
on.
I'm on a minute, 6
Yeah,
seconds.
I'm on a minute as well, but it doesn't say the seconds, just a minute.
I'm on about a minute. Yeah, 1 minute 5 seconds.
I'm on a stream
50 now.
on,
I'm
on Google.
I'm the slowest one again. Oh dear. Okay,
Yep.
Son is getting the ball now.
Oh,
Son is
okay.
getting the ball.
I'm on 46 seconds.
Well, okay. You're slower than
For
me.
me,
No, but the
it's, it's
Google-
1 minute. Yeah.
Now
Mm.
Google's saying 2 minutes, and the stream is saying 55 seconds.
I'm at
Okay.
1 minute 30 now.
Hey, I
1
think
minute.
we're getting the
1
fan when
minute
you're when your
41,
mic's
42, 43.
Yeah. Manny, I think there's a fan sound coming from your side. Do you have the fan
Yeah.
on or something?
Yes, there is, and yes, I do, because a huge mosquito problem over here in my neck of the woods. But I will switch it off now. Just
Welcome back to
So
We're back to
basically,
the show.
Eugene, you're gonna let him catch dengue or malaria just so you can have less noise on your broadcast.
Well, if you need it, Manny, just mute yourself when you're not talking. But it's just
Yeah.
the fan is just quite. It takes over.
What
about if
everything.
Because if the mosquito comes, it was.
I mean, here's the thing. You know, dengue or malaria, like most other diseases, is the type of disease that when you get it once, you seldom, if ever, get it again. And the reason why I say this is because I've been bitten at least 1,000 times by these bloodsuckers that I still, I'm still okay. I mean, I haven't caught any diseases. I don't have any of the symptoms. I take a licking and I keep on ticking.
I only ever took the anti-malarials really when I was staying majoritively in the province, but Metro Manila is meant to be mainly malaria-free. But I often get friends that go down with dengue.
Emerson still can't cross the ball for nuts, right? So.
No, I think
is
but he made a good run, I think, for.
And what angers me so much about you still playing Emerson Royale is that Conte didn't see it fit to do more to try and keep Matt Doherty in. I think you can all agree with me that if we had to pick our poison out of Doherty and Emerson, I mean, I'd certainly pick Doherty. I don't know about the rest of you lot.
Manny, you must understand. Yeah, but nobody wants Emerson.
I think it was circumstantial, and one thought comes to mind that as much as we may demonize Emerson, he probably will get more money on the market if we had to get cash.
Nah.
Yeah, Emerson's younger, isn't he?
We were so bad until, right? We didn't even know we had already 8 players loaned out, and that was the limit, right? That's why it's. I don't want to say anything about that, right?
It makes most sense that Emerson will be sold for more
Emerson's
money.
going to score against City. Yeah. Oh yeah, Emerson scored against City the last time out, guys. Don't forget.
Of course.
Yeah. But a fat lot of good that did. 2-0 up and you lost 4-2. But listen, I hope you lot appreciate the fact that I'm wearing blue, because this is one occasion when I am hoping that Spurs will win, especially after that diabolical display at Goodison Park. We need all the help we can get.
Don't worry, we won't help you, right? Because we're shit.
But if Manny, if you start getting too leery, we do have the power of veto on Eugene's panel. But as usual, Loris is doing his little kicks and pushaways and whatnot. Get hold of the ball, you muppet.
It was a dangerous one, really.
Enghua, how have you been doing? Haven't seen in such a long time. So
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
yeah,
Just,
you didn't come back
you
to
know,
Chinese
Oh
New Year.
dear,
I did
you
not
need
know.
me.
Okay.
We just
Yeah.
dropped the ball.
Okay. Yeah.
Position.
Alas, if it gets too close because of the disparity in times, just hold your lip and try and keep a poker face.
Sorry.
Nah,
It
don't
is
worry.
so
Do
Yeah,
whatever you want.
that
Don't worry,
goes to
right?
me
Do
too.
whatever you want to do,
That-
right? Don't
That
have to
goes to
listen
me
to.
too. I mean, I have the same problem when I do streams with others, and we have that disparity in time. So the worst part is that whenever I'm on a stream and we're on the same time. Like Elias, I go into commentator mode, but that's only if we're on the same time. If we're not on the same time, I zip my lip and wait for things to happen.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I
A
wait for
wait and
things.
see approach. Yeah.
Yeah,
With backs to the
But
mosquito
tell
issue.
the truth, right? Out of every one of us, I think Enghua is the fastest, right? Because he's on home ground, right?
I wouldn't
watching-
say
I'm
that.
watching
That there
through
have been
Sky Go,
times.
though,
There
it's
have
not
been.
live.
Yeah, but there have been times with Scott in Canada, where his
Oh,
incredibly cheap, considering the amount of coverage he gets from all different sports, gets the information before any
That
of
was
us.
last year. This year now we're
Oh.
delayed. Last year I was almost on par with the English guys, but this year they switched providers, so this new one is slower. I'm about 20.
Right.
Sounds like I'm about 20, 25 seconds behind Enghua.
I'm
and-
on
well,
6:06 now.
'cause
What
I'm
time
at
are you guys?
6:20
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
on
so-
603.
640.
6:40. Yeah, 45.
20
Oh,
seconds.
Elias,
Last year,
Elias
though,
and
you're right,
Enghua is
Jamie.
the same
It was
time.
fast for us in Canada, but they
Yeah.
screwed it all.
Actually, I'm the fastest out of all of you because I'm at 6:55, 56, 57.
My gosh.
Yeah, I'm
Same
like
as
Okay,
you,
well,
Manny.
my Google's been on 7 minutes for a while, but I think Google probably rounds things up.
yeah.
So
Yep.
Don't you have
Seven minutes for the last
the
minute.
timer on the screen, right? So
yes, I have a timer on the screen, but my Google also gives me a screen alert as well, and then I'll either get a push notice, an update on the screen score, or eventually the actual stream I'm watching will tell me. It just
all right,
depends which.
all right. And
Who's making me hungry?
Enghua.
Try and mute myself, sorry.
What are you eating?
Don't
Oh
laugh.
dear.
What
restarted
you
it.
Just
eating?
crisps.
No, show me, because remember,
I'll show you.
8 years. Now, what are they? Because it's 8 years away from Walkers.
It's just normal walkers, just salted walkers. that's
Normal
all.
Walkers. I'm saying
Yeah.
I've only been back to the UK once in 8 years. So normal Walkers, salt and vinegar prawn cocktail, Worcestershire sauce flavour. Okay, I'm now hungry.
Yeah.
Well,
My,
sorry
my,
about
my,
that.
my last snack was cheese flavored banana strings.
Oh,
Where
wow.
they instead of banana chips, they've turned them into like chipsticks and cheese flavor. Well, you can't
Oh,
see
dear.
it, but
Oh,
yeah.
now you're
And I
gone.
suppose, given that you're probably trying to cut down on your sugar, you might have avoided the fruit pastels and all that stuff, eh?
I was never that anyway. I was more of a Whisper, Mars Bar, Walkers kind of guy anyway. So
I love a whisper.
Whisper was
they,
nice.
they what, you into ASMR?
Oh dear.
The wrapper now, and now I'm peeling it back, and I'm going to take a bite out of it right now. Oh, it's so nice. ASMR.
Yes. The other ASMRs too, right?
Yeah. And Elias is going, what the beep is going on here?
Elias
I'm
used to it.
focusing on the game.
Yeah.
I'm just focusing on the game.
Yeah. But someone other
Yeah.
our possession is not that high, but City is pressing us more. So I guess our defense seems to be holding up at the moment, right? Let's see
Okay.
whether
Be
they
careful
can
with
take
the
us out of
words that you
shape.
pick.
Yeah, that's how I see
I
it.
think Sam looks much better today.
A
Yeah.
bit, a bit.
Commentator's
Maybe
curse
it's a bit
could
more-
strike when you least expect it.
Yeah.
Says,
let's see
says
what
Manny
happens.
crossing his finger like,
Yeah. But Manny, I mean,
No.
you guys got Deitch yesterday, right? Oh,
Yep.
Died.
Burnley took a
Yeah.
roll of the
Nice.
dice, as Sean Connery might say, and it paid off
Yeah.
wonderfully. We just
Yeah.
weren't at
No,
the
I think he's a
races,
good
and Everton
manager.
beat us in our own game.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Well, I actually
But
I didn't watch the match. Was it really that physical? Were you guys bundled out of the game, kicked out of the game, or was it just that Everton showed more
Here,
power?
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like, see, if it's a Sean Dyche team, you know that he's gonna base his game plan on some, really solid defensive
tackles
play,
and
watertight
yeah.
defensive play, and he used Tarkovsky and his defenders Coleman and Mikolenko and Cody, Connor Cody, to
Cody,
pretty good
yeah.
effect. But also his midfielders were the ones who stole the show. Onana and Ganagay, I think, and they started double teaming Odegaard and a few of our players, and they made it quite simply uncomfortable for us to be able to play our game. And anytime we showed hesitation, it would be Onana or some other person who'd be on that like a flash. They had some really good chances to score, and that chance with Dominic Calvert-Lewin, if he had timed that a millisecond better, it would have been Everton 1, Arsenal 0 at that moment. And of course, you see that, and you just think it's Paul Gascoigne in Euro '96 all over again. That one glorious chance to beat the Germans and take us into the Euro final. Oh boy, that would have been amazing. But in any case, Everton, to their credit, they kept battling. And when they took the lead, I think they started to, they didn't really threaten us too much, and they were half thinking of shutting up shop. At that time, Jorginho had come on. And the game started to, slow down a little bit, and we started to get a bit more dangerous. Trossard had also come on at that time, and he was trying to work his magic down the left, and it very nearly paid off. Pickford made something like a save. He pushed it out to the danger area. Unfortunately for him, nobody pounced on that. And it was just a game where we simply didn't have any ideas. We were outclassed in the midfield. And it was a game which had to happen. I only wish it didn't happen in the way it did against Everton, who are literally in relegation trouble. And this could be where it gets interesting, because if City win all of their games, we've got to win all of our games. And that's not necessarily guaranteed because of the opposition that we've got. We've got to play City twice, including later on in February, if I'm not wrong, after Brentford.
Oh,
And
I hope Moro comes in now.
I guess
This
City has
is
scored.
so bad to watch. Sorry, man. I don't mean to interrupt
It's
you.
just we're sailing very close to the wind.
Yeah,
It was a very close one. That
And-
Emerson saved.
I wonder if Porro will be coming wearing a mask, and you can all sing about the mask of Porro.
Emerson got rid of the ball, but he's hurt himself.
Yeah, I know.
I
Honestly.
hope he's
least-
really hurt.
Now Emerson's earning his pay packet. But
Mm.
Maybe
yeah,
it's
so
going
that's
to
one
be
of the
early doors for Porro.
But that's one of the
No,
reasons
he's
why I'm
not.
hoping that Tottenham can do us a favour, and I am wearing blue. And it's just a reminder that if you don't respect your opponents, you can't expect any respect in return. And that's another reason why, to all these Arsenal fans who have been, abusing other teams and saying, the league's sewn up, nobody can catch us. The moment you start to get too complacent, you're going to get your trousers pulled down.
Of course.
That's true.
I knew it from the beginning of the season. You all
Mm.
always bottle it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see whether Arsenal will no.
Oh
Porto is,
yeah!
Okay, there goes Elias. So I
Yep.
guess, yeah.
Elias, come on.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
Yes,
I saw it
Guys,
happen. I
guys,
wasn't going to say anything, and then Elias went off. I was like, oh, okay.
I said nothing too, and I saw that quicker than all of
It's
you.
a record-breaking goal.
I've just got the text alert, but none of my scores on the
Yeah.
screen or Google have changed.
But guys, don't be too happy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Look at
The goal
Scott.
was just didn't.
but it was Kane.
Yay!
Does that make him the all-time
Goes,
scorer?
yay.
Yes,
Tottenham?
Yeah,
it does.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Like,
One of our own.
so now we
Alright.
lose 3 or 4-1 instead of 3 or 4-0. Yay!
Hey. guys, we're
It's
Spurs,
obviously
right?
though, yeah.
Once again, some very sloppy Spurs defending. Kyle Walker back at
Yeah.
the Tottenham Stadium doing his old mate a favour.
Yeah.
And
Kyle Walker passed it to who? Who
no, he
steals
didn't
it?
pass it to anyone.
Who stole it from? Højbjerg
He
steals it.
But his pass back to one of
Guys,
the midfielders wasn't
isn't
Cristiano.
this deja vu? It's just like the game when it's defensive
That's
error
classic.
again by City, right? It's just a defensive error again.
I
So
thought
now it's
deja vu- I thought
It's a nice graphic they have on
I
the
thought
screen.
deja
in the
vu was a
stadium.
wine mixer from the 80s.
Yeah. Of course, Mr. K. Yeah, Kane scored. Yeah.
Kane proved he was able.
Yeah. Kane
Whack,
proves
whack.
it.
That's worthy of my cheesiness.
Yeah. And what Mr. K says, we're still feeling the 4-2 slap. I believe it's time for us. Yeah, Mr. K, 4-2 slap. Talk about the 4-2 slap, right? Let's see how it goes. We're home. Let's hope we defend better than we did in the Etihad, right? So let's see how it goes. So K now is at what? 267, right?
He's now 267. He's now the scored the most goals of any Spurs player in history.
Yeah. Now he's
And now
264.
he-
Yay! He's got another personal accolade.
One more than Greavesy, who I'm sure will be
Actually,
looking down on
that's
him
his
with
200th goal
pride.
in Premier League as well.
Yeah, he's
No,
200
that-
going
no, that-
too. Yeah.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, but
he's just had his 300th appearance as well
Yeah.
for Spurs.
So he's one of the fastest ones.
But then
to
here's one
reach
thing.
200.
But here's one thing: Greavesy will always have one thing that Kane doesn't: a World Cup winners medal.
No, he doesn't, because he didn't play.
Yep.
No, he was in
He
the
was
squad.
awarded one. He was retroactively awarded one.
Okay. Come on, Stato.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Ba-ba, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Eugene, do you have any point of reference for that?
No.
Okay. You definitely haven't watched. What was it? It was Skinner and Badil, but what was the show? What did they call the show?
Don't know.
No. Okay.
No,
Well, no,
no,
Skinner.
is that the truth, right? If we score first, I get more worried. And when we score early, I get even more worried.
Yeah, but half this season we've been scoring only in the second half. So what do you want?
Yeah.
Score early, score late?
Not against City though.
Yeah. Now we have to hold our defense, right? The shape.
That's poor.
Right.
That's poor.
And City will have the talent. City will have the squad depth.
They
City
do,
has
but
everything.
here's the thing. I actually think that when it comes to the midfield, they've missed a bit of a trick by not including Ilkay Gundogan in their starting lineup. They have
And not-
expected Bernardo and company to try to run the show, but Gundogan's the one who really provides the dynamism.
We're playing a 4-1-3-2.
4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1. So sorry.
So that's similar to the formation that Arsenal
Yeah.
normally use.
Okay.
With
All right.
For once, Lloris actually grabbed the ball. He didn't try and flick it away.
And of all the
Yeah.
people to be on the bench for a game like this, Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's why
goodness.
I'm not that happy still, right? Because you look at MCT squad, they got De Bruyne on the bench. Is Foden playing?
They'll come back and easily beat us.
Oh,
Like,
no,
let's
Foden's
not fool
injured.
ourselves. But the scary thing
Yeah.
for us is City's passes to our players are much better than our passes to our players so far. So
Yeah.
Then
And Ian says that Emerson has started brilliantly. Yeah, big up to Emerson.
unlike Edison, who's had to pick the ball out of his net.
Well, I don't care whose passes are better because as I played, was it EPS soccer or football, whatever, and whenever there's a close goal or whatever, or a scrappy goal, it says they all count one. So it doesn't matter if it was a Man City passing to us better. That goal counted, and at the moment we're leading. And let's not get that word that should be banned from the lexicon, the Spurs with the SY on the end. So,
Yep. But like I said, I'm still looking at our defense, whether we are holding our shape.
do we want to lose to close the gap between Man City and Arsenal and cry out of one eye, as Iggy said earlier in another broadcast, or
That was a good
stuff
ball
that?
from
Of course,
Arteta.
I want us to win, right? I want us to win. It doesn't matter what happens, right, along the way. I want us to win, right? Because, like you said, and I forgot to ask Manny this, right? Do you think that the loss yesterday against Everton is just a blip, or do you see there's certain cracks starting to appear in your?
No, it's a blip that, unless proven otherwise, is nothing more than. So
Yeah, I think our dear friend living in the Philippines has answered that perfectly. But if I can just offer my perspective, it depends on how we approach the next game. Because look, we've been speaking on streams. I had a couple yesterday and one earlier on today with our Aussie friend Steve-O down under. And
it's not down under for me, just across the way.
Oh, yeah, I'm perfectly aware of that. And yeah, we were talking basically about how the Everton game was also an example of Arteta completely mucking it up tactically against Sean Dyche and not really having the plan B to get to grips with that physical team. He was talking about basically how he wanted his fullbacks, White and Zinchenko, to be a little bit more inverted and try and, contribute to some midfield play. Now, White has overlapped very well, and Zinchenko doesn't overlap too much, but he does cut in a little bit, so it sort of makes you feel as though there's an extra midfielder. But had we given Tierney some minutes, he would have drawn some of the Everton defenders away, and that overlapping more often than not would have played a bit of a difference. So the biggest issue for me here is that Arteta doesn't really have the tactical flexibility to, change his way of thinking that often against teams for which the situation demands it. He did it for Liverpool when he put Tomiyasu at left back to counter Mohamed Salah, but I will say as well that Salah was also not quite at his best that day, so we can't give either Arteta or Tomiyasu that much credit. But again, it's that tactical naivety which could cost us, and also more of our players are starting to show a lot of tiredness, the effects of playing far too many games this season. I look at Bukayo Saka, I look at the likes of Gabriel Martinelli, I look at more than a few other players, Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka, who were both off colour. Martin Odegaard was his performance ranged from anonymous to absolutely pitiful at times. He was, of course, at fault for the goal, completely barged off by Tarkowski. So this is going to be where Arteta will have to earn his chops as a manager and a tactician and tell them, look, what happened against Everton was unacceptable, but I know we can do better. I know I can do better. And so I'm going to try and see what combination I can conjure up to try and beat Brentford and then Manchester City. So hopefully this should be a blip, but if we're not careful, it could be even worse. And the worst part is that if Manchester City, for whom there is still time to try and get a result, if they continue to win their games and put pressure on us, and mind you, we have to play them twice, it could end up, stuttering and just, I wouldn't say grinding to a halt, but we will lose a little bit of momentum. Mm-hmm. So hopefully it's just a blip. But again, that's another reason why I'm hoping for Spurs to win, and I'm quite happy that Kane has scored. And with City as well, let's not give them too much credit, because what happened with Guardiola and Cancelo was nothing short of bizarre, really. I mean, he's playing Nathan Ake, a centre-back, as a makeshift left-back in a back three position with two central defensive midfielders. I'm not too sure what Guardiola's thinking, to be honest. I'm not sure why he would adopt that formation. So letting Cancelo go was a huge case of cutting off his own nose to spite his face, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I think
But
you can play
we
any
got
formation against Spurs and
Jens.
win easily. So
Yeah. No, but the thing is that what you're saying is correct, right, Manny? Right. And the weird part is that when you let Cancelo go, right, they didn't even actually prepare for actual, I mean, a replacement for him, right? Putting Nathan Ake there in his position, and then he's trying to depend on Rico Lewis, an academy graduate coming up. Maybe that's a step too far. But at the moment, as I see it for Arsenal, maybe like what you said, if you're saying if they're looking tired now, right, Manny, you haven't even started your Europa League campaign yet. You get what I'm saying? Right? Haven't even started your Europa League campaign, and Scott is shaking his head, so I guess we're 1-1. And yes, Ingwa, tell us we're 1-1.
no, I'm shaking my head at the
It's not
stupid
that.
yellow card from Romero again.
Yeah.
Another
Romero.
It's a
stupid
silly
yellow
tackle.
card. I mean, I like Romero.
Right.
Why do you make that tackle? Like, it's just pointless.
Oh, yeah, I know why he made that tackle. It's just to let Haaland know, yeah, I'm there. Right.
But he gets a yellow card for it.
Yeah.
Though,
No,
so.
because
Yeah, he has to
they
pay for it,
predicted
right?
rain.
Yeah, I know. That's Romero, right? He always does that, right? So, right, the ref, what? Jens says what? The ref will send one of us off ASAP. Oh, I'm not sure. Hopefully not, right? We will go down with 4. Right.
This ref is pretty shit as well, by the way, I must say. He's such a dick.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes.
Can see he's favoring City straight away. The way he's playing.
Elias. Okay, they're arguing.
Yeah, Kane. Kane saying, how come it's their ball? Isn't it a foul? It was a handball, right?
Why on earth would you lump this one?
All right. Decky's got the ball.
We have a corner now.
Elias, come on, you know better.
Emerson. Of all people, you leave it to Emerson?
Yeah.
Oh.
You see, that's where the difference is. Like, if it would have been Poro, that would have been awesome.
Oh dear, oh dear. And he says hello to Jamie. Olivia thinks she's famous now. Okay. Who is Olivia?
Olivia's his
Jens'
daughter. Yeah,
Oh,
she
that's
was
nice.
she was running behind him on his broadcast earlier, which I hopped onto,
Oh,
and
okay.
so now hasn't shown her face on a YouTube broadcast. She thinks she's famous.
All right. Jens. How are you doing, Jens? Hope you're doing well. Family's well too. No, but at least we're still pressing, right?
Oi, Eugene! I'm wearing headphones. That was loud.
Yeah. Put your volume down.
Yeah, but if I put my speakers on, I'm waking up the rest of the house.
No, I said your earphones. You can adjust your volume.
Can you adjust yours?
Yes. Why should I?
You can adjust yours as well, Eugene.
My volume's too loud. Okay. Let me try.
Eugene's the host. He can do whatever he wants.
No, yeah, but I'm his
it too loud now?
co-host. No, you don't have to change the volume. You just don't have to shout down my ear hole.
Okay. I'll shout whenever I want to shout. I very seldom shout, right? No, I'm saying we seem to be in quite good.
Yeah, it's a good game so far.
Yeah.
Not just like that goal, but the way we have been playing is quite positive.
Yeah.
The way Spurs have been playing is positive?
Yeah. We are,
Relatively speaking.
sorry, what do you
We've
by
been
that?
dominated badly.
As in, like,
But for
Man
the past
City-
for the
City had
past
most-
2 minutes or so, we've been able to get hold of the ball.
Yeah, but Man City have
No, I
had
think we
the
are
lion's
very
share of
much
the
at good
possession. and we're the only ones with yellow cards so far. So we've got fighting spirit. I wouldn't say we're making ourselves look like superstars.
And Davis just slips off the ball. All right. No wonder Pep is going ballistic on the sideline.
That's a good one, guys. That's a good one. Don't lump
Yeah,
it.
but Alvarez just pushed him in the back. He didn't even try and go for the ball.
But don't worry, guys. We're still in the first half. There's a
No.
long way to go.
It's not a concern. It's just that I feel disappointed. It was a good ball that you should have scored on that. You just missed the opportunity.
Of course. Becky, one more time. Oh, I understand. And who's got the cops coming?
Who's got? Yeah, he's got the fuzz at the
Cops,
doorstep.
No, that's a fire engine going down Taft Avenue.
Okay. Jamie, what you been doing, right? The cops are at your door.
Fire engine, and there's no fire in this house, unless they've gone past us. They're going towards actually, Mahal. What is it, Mahal? Is it Tondo behind us, or is it? They're going towards Manila City Hall. And that's what I can hear.
Yeah, that's where the fire is.
I hope not. It's an important building.
Yeah.
And I just hope, for your sake, it's not a glass tower, as in that movie with Paul Newman and Fred Astaire.
Okay. Well,
Paul
the only
Newman and Fred Astaire.
the only glass movie I'm going to be seeing soon, when I eventually get around to it, is the Netflix Glass Onion. So
I don't even have Netflix.
it's the second part of Knives Out. No.
They're back.
No. Because all the fire engines from the area will, whatever direction they're coming from, will head towards the fire, depending on how bad it is or getting. And then if they're returning with a slow clang, it means that the fire's either been dealt with or it's over. So,
Have you looked
Anyway.
It's really
Okay.
Why is MCT like their first half performance like Spurs performance nowadays?
too slow, too lethargic, too lazy.
Yeah.
No creativity. This
And
sounds like
No, they're
Spurs.
playing very
okay,
passive.
Man City have had 70% possession. They've had 4 attempts on goal and we've had 1.
And that was the goal.
At the moment, Man City are attacking again, and it's just.
Did anyone see the Nottingham Forest game?
Nope.
I saw
I
the
did saw
first
the
half,
second
but then
half.
I saw the first half, and I have to say, I just don't know how Forest did it, but getting Kilo and Navas was a masterstroke.
That's true. Navas saved a couple of great shots, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I know that there might be a part of you, Eugene, who wishes that Navas were at Spurs right now.
Yeah. All right. Is Højbjerg injured? Is he going to be subbed?
No, he was sat on the
No,
ground and he's pointing at his knee. And Grealish is holding his nuts.
Grealish is holding his nuts. Peanuts?
I don't know. I can't see from this angle.
All right.
It's just nuts for now.
Nuts, so hazelnuts. Ooh.
Cashew nuts? Hazelnuts?
Well,
No,
walnuts.
I'm reminiscing on 80s and 70s television adverts. Sorry.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So I guess we're two up now. Oh yeah.
No. This is just no.
It's
That
supposed to be Arya.
that would be Mr. Albert would go. Oh yeah.
Oh, Mr. Albert. Oh, Fat Albert. We can't say that word now, right?
Hey! It's Fat Albert.
I remember that vaguely.
Yeah, we've got apparently Kane's got to score another 60 Premiership goals to equal Shearer. So
60.
that's 60. That's
60
two that's 2 good seasons. So
Guys, don't worry. He will do it in Manchester United.
yeah. Grealish is hobbling off.
Don't even say that, guys. Seriously. And Manchester United is worst case scenario.
If he goes to City, he could do it in 1 year.
Yeah. Yeah, go to City, you do it in 1 year.
No, Haaland could do it in 1 year.
No, if he had gone to City, right, he would have done it by now.
That's right.
Grealish is
can
coming
fast
back
track
on.
it, yeah.
Grealish is coming back on a little bit gingerly.
And Yen says that I'm going to sing a song for you. Yeah. Right, and I'm going to sing a song for you.
Trio.
Oh, yeah.
Papa pick up a penguin.
Jens, you want to join us? I'll throw the link into the chats if you want to. Halftime is coming up. I just put the link in the chat. Let's see anyone want to join us for the halftime show.
I've got this horrible feeling that Jens is making a connection with the theme tune of Jim Will Fix It, which is a little bit unsavory these days.
Actually, it's 2 times already the way they are treating Hoiberg. It should have been a card.
I remember Jim Will Fix It only too well. It's just awful how all of these childhood idols of mine have become such hate figures. I mean, not that I like Gary Glitter that much, but I loved Rolf Harris.
And all of them screwed up in the same way.
Yeah.
You bet.
All of them. That's.
Well, I have to say my favorite Jim Will Fix It was the Scout Troop having their packed lunches on the roller coaster.
But one thing for me is that I got vague memories of these guys, but not too clear memories, so don't give too much about it. Yeah. But afterwards coming out, don't even want to think about it. They don't deserve the talk, so it is what it is.
They're parking the bus, hoping to go in at halftime 1-0, but
a risky strategy up
Haaland
against City and Haaland and company.
Yeah,
but I will say that City's midfield does look a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Romero is just winding Haaland up, so getting him off key and all that.
He's Argentinian. Wouldn't expect anything less.
Yep.
There we go. Pass it around the back, and give it away. The only question is how fast do we give it away? Right away, or do we hold it at the back for a little bit longer? But it's the same
give
thing.
It away. Yeah.
Pass it around at the back. Pass it around at the back. Give it to City. Pass it around at the back. Pass it around at the back. Give it to City. I can't imagine it.
Yeah. Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Give it away. Give it away.
There you go.
The Chili Peppers. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner.
I thought you said something different. I thought you said something other than Chili Peppers.
I said chili. I think you might have heard it differently. Sorry about
that. A word rhyming with city.
Shitty.
I would never say that.
Excuse me, Elias. I thought you was the innocent.
I'm not.
Why do you think he's the innocent? I thought you were the innocent.
Well, relatively speaking, but I've been on this planet longer, so
just goes to show, Jamie, sir, you can never judge a book by its cover.
And we give it away. No, we don't.
I see nothing. The whole point being now, man, is now I've got Red Hot Chili Peppers tune in my head. So you can say, why don't we give it away? And I'm thinking, give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Big up, man. Big up. Thanks for joining the show. Right. The link's in the chat. If you want to join us, can join us. Big up. I'm here. Right. Anybody can join us for the show. Links in the chat. Right. Oh, when the halftime comes out.
Manny, my Red Hot Chili Pepper song would be Nobody Weird Like Me.
Yeah. I have two, Under the Bridge and Scar Tissue.
Okay. You've got scar tissue under your bridge. That sounds painful. What did you do? Splits?
Let's just say I had a bit of a bad injury, and I'm waiting under the bridge for a hospital to come and help me.
A hospital? I'd prefer an ambulance.
Yeah. I mean an ambulance. Ew, thinking far too far ahead. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Just goes to show mentally I can't multitask.
Yeah, the one Arsenal loss and you're not doing too well.
Oh, come on. He's
But okay,
to,
guys,
he's
tell
playing
truth, right?
He's
Now,
playing
even
the
though-
pipes of peace like Paul McCartney.
Oh,
You could say that. You could. You most definitely could.
oh,
Either that or he's doing the police up, you know. Every step you take, every move
oh.
you make, every breath you take, every smile you fake, I'll be watching you.
I have one request for you, Jamie. Don't
What?
stand so close to me.
Okay, well, I didn't know you could smell that far.
Oh. Oh. And
Unless-
why is Romero seems to be a bit.
Well, he's I think he's trying to do a bit of his S-housery, but he's on a yellow, so he's probably a bit jittery, hoping that the ref's not going to give him a
Gentlemen,
second.
I'm actually going to have to. I'll be away from the computer for about a few minutes, but I will be back. All right.
All right. See you soon. So, Ingwa, have you been to any home games lately?
Literally not since that Chelsea home game last year, when we got battered 3-0.
All right.
That put me off. That put me off so much because when we were still under Nuno.
Still under Nuno. That means you haven't been to any home games.
Wait. Oi.
Yeah. That means you haven't gone back to any home games since Conte's been in charge, right?
Yeah, I've never seen a Conte game ever yet.
Live. But I don't think you've been missing much, right?
Exactly.
That's what they all complain about Conte ball, right? You're not missing
Okay,
much.
we have a free kick. And I'm good to put it.
Yeah.
Save
And the
money
tickets
elsewhere,
aren't cheap, right? Yeah.
Actually, that should have been a yellow card as well.
Mm.
It's a clear yellow.
What, the ball or the card?
The card for the challenge on Emerson.
Yeah,
Should have
but
been a yellow.
the ball also happens to be the same color.
Oh, it's. Oh.
Yeah, they're just trying to eke it out until half time with still holding the lead.
Do you think Conte will be FaceTiming them in the halftime?
Yeah. For
What's
sure.
that? Yeah. You know. Who is taking the corner? Perisic.
No, it's a free kick.
No, it's corner.
Imagine Conte is like on FaceTime and then he's doing a talk and then they say, Conte, you're on mute. It's like, shit, I have to say it again.
Well, it's a home game, so I think they would have worked out a system for that. So
Dyer.
what did Dyer do? What did Dyer do?
Oh.
I'm going to kill this guy
Nothing.
if he does.
We're just knocking on
Moon boots times two.
knocking on heaven's door.
Dyer, you better don't fuck up tonight.
That's not very good grammar.
But the vocabulary is okay.
Maybe we're doing better than we give ourselves credit for, because it looks like Man City are working really hard to try and make something happen. So,
but one thing is that at least you got a fully fit squad to play today, right? So,
Yep.
But the only thing is that
the
you look at the
bench as well.
bench. Yeah. What can we do from the bench, right? If we win, we get 39 points. We're 1 point behind Newcastle, 3 points behind Manchester United, and surprisingly 6 points behind MCD. Right?
11 points behind Arsenal.
Yeah.
You just had to say that.
No, just to keep us in, keep
facts,
us
know.
grounded.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. What's our next game coming up after this?
Leicester.
Oh, and Leicester is playing quite well now with their
Leicester
improvements.
is Leicester.
We've got
away,
Champions
I
League
think.
soon, don't we?
Yeah. February 14th, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's.
Yeah. We got to play AC Milan in Milan.
Oh,
And
oh,
AC
Valentine's
Milan somehow or
Day.
another is crumbling like, I don't know. I think this World Cup has thrown a bit of a spanner into a lot of the top teams. And I think the fatigue coming into the top players are showing it.
Yeah, but
And-
we had a spanner in our team anyway. It's called Romero. No, Emerson.
No, that's a screwdriver.
I think you'll find that's orange and vodka.
Yeah. He needs an orange and vodka.
Good old screwdriver.
At least it wasn't.
We give it away again. We give it away again.
Give it
Right.
away, give it away, give it away, give it away now.
I got that into your head now.
Oh, hit the post. No, hit the bar.
Sounds like what you're going to have to do after the show.
Oh,
Hit the bar,
it'll be too
Oh, yeah.
late.
the mini
Let's
bar.
hit the bar.
Yeah, my mini bar is just next to me here. So
My mini bars aren't alcoholic. They're all like, mini
And then
Mars, mini Milky Way. Mini...
come on.
I have shisha places downstairs in my condo.
Why can't they do? Last season we used to do nice proper balls like that when we do a counter attack. This season we're a bit off.
But I guess we are leading, so not too bad. Okay, it's halftime for me.
It's halftime. So
Yeah.
it's 1-0 halftime, guys. Halftime show, guys. The halftime show. Okay, halftime show. Let's get Scott's analysis.
I'll start with the positives. We're up 1-0, and that's the end of the positives because honestly, we've been playing like shit. It's
Actually, I
just
didn't
passing around the
see it,
back,
but Benton
hook it
Kerr's got a yellow
forward
card
to
as
City.
well.
Like the only chance we had was 100% because of a City error, not anything that we did. Other than that, we haven't done anything. Like I know people will be happy, so it's good that people can come in after me and positives. But honestly, I don't know. 1-0 against City in the first half is about as best as we can hope for, but the football's been shit.
And Benton Kerr and Romero both got yellow cards.
Yeah. And Ingwa, your halftime analysis.
Pretty much the same as Scott's to be honest. 1-0 up, and that's about as positive as it can get. You just have to see what happens in the second half. If we can hold it or try and score one more.
Okay, all right.
I've got no high expectations.
In which
Yeah,
case,
it's
if we're going with songs, we'll have to start singing Vindaloo, Vindaloo. We're gonna score one more than you, England.
All right. So I guess Jamie, your halftime analysis.
Well, I've already said it. We've got 2 yellow cards, 1 goal up, but it's going to be a long. If we put the bus in front of the goal, it's going to be a long second half. My prediction when I was with Jens was it was going to be 2-1 squeaky bum time. So to which he said there was going to be no clean sheets. And I said, "What do you expect? It's squeaky bum time. There won't be clean sheets."
All right, fair.
Literal and metaphorical.
Yeah. But like what Scott says is true, right? We keep giving the ball away in our own half. We've not looked impressive, but I mean, we've done okay. To a certain extent, we've been able to hold them off for the time being. whether we can maintain that in the second half, that's not going to be easy, I think, right? And of course, big up the Steak, Alexander. Big up, Alexander. The link is in the chat. If you want to hop on to say Steak a few times, welcome. Right.
Having
At the
said
moment
that,
now,
you seem to be anti-bipedal
mm,
because you always say hop on.
anti-bike. Yeah, hop on, join us, whatever. Right. Of course, I keep saying, right, if we take the lead, I'm more fearful when we take the lead, right? That I keep saying it, right? Sometimes if we go down, maybe that will give us a kick up the butt and we will perform better. And usually, if we do take the lead, right, my fear is that we fall asleep in the second half, and that's what we did in the last game against City. Then we were two up at that time. So, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe like I was saying earlier, will Conte be doing FaceTime or WhatsApp video chat or with the team from his home in Italy, right? While this is happening, or maybe because of Conte's predicament, our players will show more guts, all right, than ever.
If I
But let's
stand
see.
up, you'll see more guts.
Yeah. We all stand up, you'll see all the guts.
No,
Big up, Ian.
not with
Yeah,
Ingwer. He looks like he's straight up, straight down.
What you're gonna call? So you're gonna say Ingwa is gutless?
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying
excuse me?
I'm saying that he
Yes,
it doesn't look like he has much of a belly.
Ingwa is a young man, right? So
He's got time.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's a young man and he's got time. Yeah, he's got time to build up some guts.
I've got hollow legs, that's why.
Is that why you walk funny? Like
Yeah, in the circle.
So Ingwa, when you coming back to Malaysia?
Mid-March?
Okay, mid-March.
Yeah, but only
That's
for
soon.
like 10 days because it's just for a friend's wedding and I can't afford to take too much work holiday either. I don't have much left, so yeah,
Okay.
hence only 10 days.
All right. And EMF says, don't tell Scott, but Dyer and Davies are playing really well. Yeah, look at that. Right. And okay, let's get a neutral perspective here, right? Money. Halftime analysis.
City have been as lethargic as Spurs have been smart enough to take advantage of that lethargy. And of course, when you've got Harry Kane on your side, you always have some hope. But don't let him take a penalty, otherwise there's always a half chance that he'll blast it over the bar.
You said, okay, Eugene, you said an impartial opinion. That wasn't impartial. That was just lowbrow banter.
I didn't say impartial. I said neutral.
No, but it was. I will say though that, as I said, Spurs are good value for their halftime lead, and you need to understand that today I am, of course, wearing blue in the hope that Spurs will win and do Arsenal a favour. But honestly speaking, I think aside from a few defensive wobbles, you've looked all right. You've been able to take advantage of the fact that the City midfield lacks that bite and dynamism, and you've made them pay whenever they've looked a little bit, slightly off color. The only problem is, you need to also take a little bit of care. And I'm actually watching some highlights right now. We'll see the goal in a minute. I think it sort of starts with Edison passing it to Walker and then him dilly-dallying over that. And then, you could see basically that all that passing going on over there was a little bit, choppy. And Højbjerg coming over in and doing the intercepting there. When you put yourself under pressure with those passes, you're asking for a lot of trouble. And well done to Højbjerg for rushing past Rico Lewis and getting that ball to Kane, and then he just did the rest. And
to me, right, Manny, this Kane's goal, right, is more or less similar to the Kane's goal that we scored in Etihad, right? There was a dilly-dally there. Wasn't that the Kane's goal that where Edison passed it out to, if I'm not mistaken, was it Rodrigo, and he dilly-dallied and we stole it off him and Kane put it behind the net. And I guess if the MCT players go back into the dressing room now. I guess Pep will be giving it to them quite nicely, right? And
With
I think
both
we'll see,
barrels.
yeah. And I guess we'll see a very different City side that comes out, right? That's what happened during the game in the Etihad. So now for me is that I'm going to ask you guys a very simple question. Do you think we can hold on in the first 10 minutes, right?
It'll
If
be
we do
tough.
hold on for the first 10, 15 minutes in this game in the second half, I think we will have a very good chance, right, to actually not lose. I'm not going to say we're going to win, but not lose, right? So that's how I see it, right? But I think when you went off the screen, Maris hit the bar. Did you see that? Yeah,
No, I didn't, but I think I'm going to see that right now with some of the highlights, maybe.
yeah. So you'll see that. So you can actually see how much space, right, Maris had in our penalty area, and that's scary. And if they do take their chances, I guess it's not going to be that easy for us, right? But like a very pessimistic Spurs fan, we just have to hold out for the first
Yeah,
15 minutes of the second half.
yeah. I saw. I'm just seeing that right now, sir. And Mahrez was left alone. Poor man marking, but
Yeah.
and also quite ominously, Grealish has sort of recovered from his little injury scare to start, being a little bit more influential. So I hope that you can hold on for the first 10 minutes, but it will remain to be seen. If Guardiola makes a few changes, bringing on maybe Gundogan or De Bruyne and someone else, then and targeting and starts to target Emerson that entire right side. Um, although Romero is still good, Emerson will always be a liability. So
Hmm.
you could be in for some trouble. But
Orange
here's
for
hoping that you can
Sapporo.
hold on.
But I think Ian is going to say that Emerson has been top class too, right? P.S. I have not had a drink in days, and I don't do drugs. Scott, I guess that's the answer, Scott.
Sure. Emerson's been better than he normally is. Still, I don't think I've seen him make a pass or a cross today, but he hasn't
Yeah.
been horrible defensively. So
Well,
Yeah.
we've got the
credit to him
balance.
for that.
There's no Lucas Moura in sight, so Scott's going to be tempered in his opinions.
Uh,
Now we just have 11 Lucas Moras out there instead. That's the problem.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Let's see how that goes now, right? We have at least the lead, right, at the moment. And like Ian says, Emerson isn't a liability at the back. It's his limitations going forward, and that's the problem. That's what Scott said earlier, right? That's
How's
what.
that, Levy?
Yeah, yeah. That's all we all know about Emerson. He's not much. He does okay as a defender, but he's useless as when he goes forward. Simple as that. So just completely useless, right? So,
He's good. He's okay defending in a game like this where we just go back in the shell and give up all the space, right? Like if you ask him to go out and defend in space, he sucks at that as well.
He
But
would
today
do.
when
There's
we're
no
just
oxygen.
backing up, giving City all
I
the
can't
space they
defend.
want, then he's good at like defending in that small confined space like that, like we're playing today.
yeah, I guess so. I guess so. And of course, you got Romero backing him up. So I guess the mistakes will be I call mitigated to a certain extent, right? So at the moment now, like what we see now is that it's like we're watching what happened in the Etihad, right? In the first half, we don't actually recognize MCT that much, right? As the MCT we know, but the only thing we fear is that if MCT comes out in the second half, all guns blazing, like in the Etihad, right? Then we'll be in trouble because we don't seem to have the answer to their attack in the last previous game. So I don't know whether we will be more. I don't know. Will we just park the bus and just hope that the things go our way, right?
I don't think we could do that for the whole half. It would. Man City are too attacking for that to be a viable solution.
Yeah.
And they've got some
I
good
think it's
players
that
on the bench as well to bring on if they have to.
yeah, but the thing is that if we do how you call get our counter attack in sync, right, then we could hurt them too. But the problem is that at the moment now, even our counter attack doesn't seem to be in sync, right? We had a couple of chances, but we never take our chances in the counter attack. So whatever happens at this moment, I guess we all just sort of sit and see what happens and whether
Sorry, anyone that's watching. It's just
yeah,
1:30 here, 1:30 in the
yeah,
morning here. So
yeah, it's 1:30 a.m. here for us. So yeah, the yawns are coming in, right? Especially during halftime. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe the second half we'll get more excitement, more cursing, more shouting at the screen.
maybe Scott can lead us in an aerobic session. Hey, YMCA.
No, Scott. I
Too
think
early
it's
in the morning for that. Here, I'm still
no, Scott. Just as long as you start
waking up
talking
from that
real,
first half
then
performance.
Jamie will wake up. Yeah.
Well, okay. As the second half's about to start, I have to do my ablutions, so I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
All right. Okay. So let's see what's going to happen now.
What do you think will happen if we score an early goal in the first half and if we're 2-0 up? Do you think we'll hold on to that? Or do you think City will still pommel us 3-2, 4-2?
Today, City looks like, I don't know how to describe it, but they seem very off. Like
Yeah. I don't know, but that's what happened during the first half in the Etihad, right? They seemed off. They made a lot of mistakes, right? They weren't
no,
clinical.
actually, the first half even they were visible, like they were making good chances and they were creating, but it's just that the last 5 minutes or so they were poor, and we grabbed the opportunity. But this half they have been just slightly off, like
Yeah.
nothing
Mr.
significant.
K says we'll win. Yeah,
But
we'll
at any
win.
point, they can just put KDB on, and there's 4 or 5 goals for them right there.
Yeah.
I think if we get an early second goal, it just means that we are closer in our loss. So instead of losing 4-2, we lose, or 4-1, we lose 4-2. Like I don't know how anybody has any confidence about this Spurs team
I know.
based on
But-
how we played this year, last year, the year before, this first half. Like I credit people that still have hope for this team because
Actually, I won't say that I don't have hope for this team, but overall, I think our starting 11 is still okay. But we don't have a depth to like win things. That's the problem.
Yes,
Overall.
how can our starting 11 be okay when you have Dyer and Davis in the back?
It's okay. That's why
and
it's okay.
Højbjerg and
Royal and Perisic on your wings.
Perisic
Right.
is fine. I think Perisic has no
Exactly.
issue.
But the problem with Perisic is how long can he last, right? I think Perisic has been told to play defensively today. We haven't seen actually Perisic bombing up the left and putting in crosses, right?
He has good stats anyways. I mean, he has 6 assists, 5 or 6 assists in Premier League overall, so which is not a bad thing. Even for his age. And then by June, you're having Odoji. I mean, I'm not defending the starting 11, but we don't have the depth to win things. Starting 11 wise, I don't complain much. 9 out of 11 players is still okay, I guess.
9 out of 11 players.
Wow, that's
Oh,
positive.
dear.
Yeah.
8, let's just say 8, maybe, if you want to take out
Yeah.
Perisic.
And don't forget, Loris can be a liability himself too, right? That's how I see it.
I would say 6 out of 11 is good.
6.
6, yeah.
People-
Kulu,
Count.
Son, Kane, Højbjerg, Bentancur, and Romero.
And the rest of them are just
Meh,
bystanders.
Yeah.
Bystanders.
Now you got Pedro Porro as well, so
Oh, when Pedro Porro comes on,
if he comes on, then it'll be 7 out of 11
oh
for me.
my goodness, that was such a chance that Kane missed. Like it was ball on his feet, just in front of the goal, and he missed it.
what time are you at now?
47:05.
All right.
Oh, I
Some
seem to have
other
gone back.
I'm 46-41.
And it was a good cross from Emerson. Can you imagine? Kane missed it.
And last Emerson gets a good cross. Oh, Kane air shots it.
it was just the wrong timing, and I think the positioning.
No, that's an air shot. Uh, all right, all right. What Mr. K says now, by thinking we're not actually ahead, is basically fear. Once fear is smelled, opposition gains extra confidence. We're our own worst enemy. Momentum counts. Yes, Mr. K. There you got Mr.
True,
K.
true, true.
Yeah. But being a Spurs fan, we always have fear in us because we don't have much hope in our squad, our team, and blah blah blah. So I guess that's what it is, right? But I said, can we hold on for the first 15 minutes? If we can hold on for the first 15 minutes, then maybe we will have a chance, right, of winning this game. Right.
Okay, I think they might gonna bring Gundogan and De Bruyne. They are warming up.
I called it. I called it. I said that those two needed to come into the team to inject some bite into the midfield, and that is what they'll do. Pep, if you want a tactical analyst, I'm right here. I can work freelance.
Welcome
My.
home.
No, just having a video on them. Yeah. I don't think they'll be coming on too soon, right?
55th minute, 60th minute, possible.
Mm.
Is Pedro Porro warming up? I'm wondering.
Here's the thing: the longer Pep puts off his substitutions, the more
come
difficult
on,
it will
ref.
be for those substitutions to have any kind of an impact on the game. So it could very well be that they are brought on before the end. As I say that, Grealish is now looking a little bit better.
Such a
I like Grealish. I think he's a fine player. He might be wasted at City, but I think one thing for which I'll give Guardiola credit is that he knows how to manage the stars at his disposal.
And we give the ball away
and give them the game time they need. When Grealish doesn't play, everyone makes a fuss. Then when Grealish is in the team, everyone shuts up and watches him play. Mourinho was almost exactly the same way.
That's true. And City has got a free kick.
Won by that man Grealish, of course.
Yeah.
And
we don't even, as a Spurs fan, right? We don't even go to Grealish because we got history with him.
All the way from his Aston Villa days.
Yeah.
Okay, he bottled it basically. That chance.
See, I just realised all the past couple of minutes I've been making comments, but I've been on mute.
Whoops.
And come on. Oh, luckily he went out. Oh.
Eugene, stop it. It's contagious.
Yeah, all the way to Manila.
Same time zone, but still several hundred kilometers.
1,000 kilometers away.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
Have a Tetoic, Eugene, or something to keep you going.
No, I think the balance is that if I don't know about Eugene, but if I have too much caffeine before bed, my body will be trying to sleep, my brain will stay awake, and I'll be even more tired in the morning.
I've been there, Jamie. I've been there, sir. The worst thing you can have before bed is caffeine. I mean, you get the crash, but you just don't. You end up. It's not because you're tired. You don't sleep because you're tired. You sleep because you crash from the caffeine. If you want to stay awake, the best thing to have is some protein. Nothing beats some nice chicken or something like that.
Okay, well, I've had a Vitamilk, which is soy milk, and it has like 9 grams of protein in it.
9 grams of protein, yeah.
Not too sure soy protein would be that effective, but you do you.
But like they say, Emerson is doing a bit well. Yeah. Emerson has been able to keep Grealish a bit quiet. So we've gone into this thing again, right? We're being pressed by City again, and let's see whether we can hold off for the next 15 minutes or so. And if we can, then maybe there's a, you know, yeah.
I think Emerson's our Aurier. He has moments of glimmers of hope.
Amy,
but then
Mr. K says this.
Yeah, Mr. K, I'm glad I'm in Asia and during East London because I don't care if it wakes me up. I don't want to be slapped in the face just now.
A good slap.
Is Grace awake?
If I turn the camera, she'll probably regret it afterwards because it'll be on YouTube. But no, she's asleep.
That's good. Yeah, I thought
Apparently
Grace.
Pedro Porro's warming up.
Like a
Pedro
baby.
Porro is waiting. Yay! But you replace Pedro Porro, if you take Emerson away, wouldn't that like weaken our defense?
No, it won't. He's quite good defensively as well.
But having said that,
I mean now like we are defending a 1-0 score line,
Emerson's
right?
actually put in a shift for once, so
Right. Okay, here comes Jens. Jens in your defense, yeah.
Thank
big
you.
guy, big guy.
Jens is saying to Mr. K, stop, that's too violent. Sorry, Elias. Jens is of Dutch stock. So I go, stop, like the beer.
No. Jens is English. He's not Dutch stock. He just lives there because of
No, he's lived there. I could go onto the Danish tip and start talking about bacon or Christiana. Hey,
oh yeah,
dude.
he's Danish. He's not Dutch. Yeah, Jens is Danish.
Yeah, he's Danish, but he's lived in Holland.
He's Danish English, right? Half Danish, half English or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's lived in Devon. So Devon, Dutch, and Danish. He's a triple D.
Triple D.
that must hurt his back.
Poor guy.
Oh.
Hopefully,
But
it's
one
not the
thing is-
other D. Or
Elias.
Sorry, Elias, we don't always stick to football on this broadcast. You know that.
of course.
Yeah. But one thing is that
I love
we've been able to keep Haaland a bit quiet this match, right? So that's
Yeah,
how I
that's
see
true.
it.
I haven't seen much of him.
Famous
Yes, you
last
have.
word.
You have.
Yeah. But
I mean,
what my
when it
fear
comes
is
to
that
Haaland,
when my fear is that if De Bruyne comes in, then that's gonna be woohoo. Yeah,
That's when
Uh,
Haaland comes
I
alive.
think
too.
if I'd woohoo is Super Mario. Woohoo! It's me,
Little
Super
boys, we are
Mario.
here, right? And then of course, Jens says my parents live in Devon. I never have London mostly. Yeah. Jens is-
Okay. Sorry, I took a conversation out of context and got the facts wrong. Like most, no.
Oh.
I'm too tired to make scything remarks about other teams, so I'm just gonna try and stay awake for the remainder of the match.
Do we score from this corner?
I don't know. Let's just watch Elias's reaction, and then we'll know.
Who's at
And
the
now-
fastest time?
I think
I'll give it
Elias has been slightly ahead of most of us.
no, I'm slightly ahead of Elias
56,
by
16.
seconds.
But
56,
I think
18, 19, 20. So I'm at the same
at-
time as you, Elias.
I think you're 5 seconds of me.
Oh.
But we didn't score from the corner. Oh,
Good
and
one,
He's
Davis.
warming up.
Davis.
KDB.
But guys, don't worry.
Well, we've survived the first 10 minutes without conceding, so
And Davio, who's Davio?
Davis, I imagine.
Davis, Ben Davis.
Is,
Oh,
yeah,
Davis.
Jens is personal name for Ben Davis.
Okay.
But KDB's coming on now, isn't he? So
Yep.
Kenny
KDB.
B? Or do you mean Kenny G?
KDB.
Oh,
KDB. Who is he going to replace?
Probably
I don't know,
Grealish or
but he must
Silva,
be
I would
cold
think.
without his shirt on.
I think it will be
Who?
Alvarez. Alvarez, I think.
Oh, Alvarez. Okay.
No, might be Grealish. Grealish is looked very lively, but he also has been running a bit too much.
Yeah.
And that
I
injury
think they
doesn't
can
really
take
help
off
him.
Grealish and move Silva over to the left.
Oh, according to Jens, it looks like De Bruyne is coming on.
Yeah, De Bruyne is coming on, but who is he coming on for?
Why would Kulu pass to Emerson?
Hopefully Emerson. I don't know.
And like what Scott says, right? We play out from the back and we give it away.
Give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Mars is coming off for KDB.
Mm.
The guy who hit the post earlier.
Mars is coming off for KDB.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm surprised it
Why
isn't
did
Grealish.
Mahrez score? Right? Mahrez scored 2 against us in the return match in the previous game.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Who's going to take a Mahrez place right on the right?
Silva will move out there,
To the right.
and KDB and Rodri will play through the middle, I would expect.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe Alvarez if they're just going to play with Holland as a single guy up top. But
That will make them 4-2-3-1 then.
yeah, I mean, they have their players are so good they can move them all around, right? That's
Yeah.
the luxury of having their level of players is that
If they're going to play 4-2-3-1, we're going to play 7-2-1 then.
7-1.
Yeah. That's how I see it. How are we going to counter that?
7-2-1, even then you'll still have a few holes in that back line.
Yeah.
A holes or B holes?
Whatever.
Probably the same thing.
Oh.
Let's just say gaping holes.
Okay, that sounds painful.
My goodness.
All right, guys, we're reaching the 15-minute mark, right?
Sorry. The burp that was heard around the world.
And KDB
I
gets
heard all the way
picked
from here.
yeah. All
Oh.
across the Pacific and all the way to the Atlantic, right?
And KDB looks like he's took a knock, but he's up again. Has
He
he?
slipped on the ball.
Yeah, a bit dramatic there. But he's got a free kick, which is not something we want him to have.
All right. Can we hold on for the next 15 minutes now? We've passed 15, so the next 15.
Oh, Haaland's starting to look frustrated, which is hopefully a good sign. Not that hopefully we're not waking up the Kraken. It's getting a bit scrappy now.
Yeah. Yeah, did you guys watch the MU game yesterday where Casemiro basically
Chokeholded someone, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Will Hughes. And he's offside. Oh, luckily Dyer's there.
For all of Real
Carlson.
Madrid's troubles, I think they probably did the right thing in letting Casemiro leave. That sort of behavior would not have been tolerated in La Liga.
Yeah. Come on, Kane.
Of course, that sort of behavior shouldn't be tolerated, full stop.
I don't know. See, maybe I've been watching too much hockey, but I'm like, the fact that Casemiro gets a red card and who's the guy that body checked the other guy out of bounds, like, that's just a yellow card. It's so silly. Like, Casemiro should have been able to
Choke anybody.
Will Hughes' heads when he wants to act. Don't act like a tough guy then, Will Hughes, you. little prick.
Yeah.
But
I-
that's how we do
No,
things.
but
a little
guys, have you
differently
not
in
noticed
hockey.
one thing? Since Casemiro left Real Madrid, right? Real Madrid has lost a certain kind of steel in them. They're losing games like nuts now.
Ooh.
Barcelona looks like they're going to
Just
win
like
the La Liga.
Grealish did earlier in the game.
So I guess we're going to park the bus and counter-attack them. So let's say if we were more clinical in the counter-attacks, most probably be
I
2 or
don't
3
know.
0.
It looks like either a word's been out. I thought we
Oh.
were about to do something VAR, but he's just wagging his finger at the players. He's not actually given Man City any cards, which is
Silly tackle
Oh,
by
Emerson
Emerson
chopped
just
him
now.
down. And Emerson
Finger
gets a yellow
wagging
card.
referees are the worst. You either brandish the card or keep your hands to yourself. Thank you very much.
See, I spoke
Oh.
too soon. I think ref's gonna. Is the ref gonna? Yes, he's gonna get his little. Oh, he's giving a free kick and he's getting his foam
Yeah.
out.
All right, Grealish got a free kick on the edge of the box. 1-1.
Be quiet. I don't want you to speak such
Yeah,
words.
it's 1-1. That's why Ingwar shaking his head. 1-1.
Is it because of that? No.
Yeah, it's 1-1. Look at that. You know, Elias will go crazy, right? Oh,
It's not yet, though. I'm behind a bit.
how could we leave the? Come on, go
He's
defend me at the edge of the box.
This guy did. Alvarez. Thank you for winning the World Cup and missing that.
Oh, there's no one in the edge of the box. What the hell are we doing? Come on, you can defend better than that.
I'll tell you one thing. That shot from Alvarez looked as though it was going wide. So Dyer probably thought he was being a bit of a hero, but in reality, he very nearly cost his side a goal.
I think now I'm behind you guys.
Yeah.
Huh?
What's
No,
that?
no, you're not. You're in front of you on the screen.
So it's not 1-1, right?
Claim for a handball. A claim for a handball against Romero there, but VAR saying no.
No, it's 1-0. They
Then I'm
didn't
fine.
score.
Then I'm fine.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 64-29. What are you at now?
64 minutes and 24 seconds.
Oh, that was a good cross from Barisic, and Kane missed it.
And I saw that, so I'm ahead of you, Elias. I'm ahead of all of you. 65-16, 17-18.
65-15
See,
now.
that's it. Doesn't matter whether it's points or
That's what I'm
seconds.
saying. You see, if we counter-attack them like this, right, and we are clinical, all right, we've been up like 2-3 goals by now.
Exactly.
Oh, Kane
Yeah,
gets.
those are the chances we
Does he
should
get his
need to
nuts?
take, don't
No,
we?
he didn't get his nuts. Okay. Yeah, not in the nuts.
Kane
Yeah,
never even
Kane-
gotten to the
Kane-
right position.
Yeah.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin's miss.
Well, if anyone
Against,
played Mortal Kombat
us.
2, hi, bitch!
No video games for
We
me,
need
so
to
no
make the
time for any
most
of
of
that
our
nonsense.
chances. If we don't take them, we're gonna get punished. Come on, guys. Come on. And Romero goes down again.
I wonder what Kane sounds like with a helium voice.
All right. Hold on for another 15 minutes. All right. That's it. Hold on for another 15 minutes. Are we gonna make any subs?
Depends. It's a bit late to have a sandwich.
Yeah.
Got him.
It's late for you.
I appreciate that one, though. That's a good one.
Sorry, guys. I'm actually a bit distracted. Boss just sent me like a very late work to do.
Oh, God.
What kind of ball?
Time to piss off. No, I'm joking.
Well, I wish I
And he's
could do
not
that.
offside. He's offside. He's offside. Go get your work done, Krish, and come back later.
Done. Basically, it's just a Google form that needs to be uploaded.
Okay. Yeah, it's offside. but
Okay,
Hoybier doesn't
now
have
I'm
the
gonna
speed. You should message your boss back. Spurs playing. Don't.
He's an
Oh,
Arsenal. He's an Arsenal fan, so
Oh,
so that Spurs is playing, right? You want us to win, right?
yeah. Send that text to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Then Elias will have plenty of time to do broadcasts.
Uh,
the thing with
uh, yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it doesn't matter whether the buses are in front of the goal. It's got to squeaky bum time.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that bit when Hoiberg chipped
Oh,
Edison, I
come
think
on,
that
Emerson.
ruled
You're
out.
shit.
Okay,
I
Bentancur.
was just
We
saying,
go back,
Edison.
right, and then we give the ball away. Look at
I
that.
was just saying, Edison's form and quality have taken a bit of a huge hit this season. Been making more and more mistakes, looking very shaky indeed.
Ederson,
And
right?
Edison, yes.
Mm.
Yeah, he has been pretty.
A lot of bad decision making, right? Come on, you want to compare
He
Edison
hasn't
to
been.
Lloris?
He hasn't been any better than Lloris, I'll say, this season.
Uh,
Oh
yeah, but he
man.
hasn't been any worse than Lloris, right? So
Actually, our performance is not that great, but I think City are playing just very shitty way.
Was that a Freudian slip or a
Oh,
deliberate?
oh!
yeah.
How can you miss it?
By
The
hitting the ball
goal
at the wrong
opened
angle.
wide in front of Kane and he missed it.
mm. Are you still behind us?
No, he's not.
Did all the good work.
But this is
Good save
after
from
that. This
Edison.
one was a clear opportunity. 1-on-1 with Ederson.
He missed. And you were saying,
He
right?
didn't miss.
Edison is being shit. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Oh, no,
Jinxed
but,
it.
yeah, but having
Yeah.
said that, having said that,
So close. Damn.
Eugene,
I
he
keep
said-
saying, if we don't get this done, right?
We've given away another free kick outside the box.
I think our boys are hurting Grealish too much. Like this is third or fourth time he has been hit by someone.
Yeah. I guess we are playing like Sean Dyche team at the moment.
No, we are playing more like
Well, if it-
Simeone team.
Simone team. Yeah.
Playing nasty.
Shit housery. With men shit.
Why Gundogan still hasn't been brought on is a mystery to me. I'd
Yeah,
have
I
him ahead of Bernardo
okay,
Silva.
another free
No,
kick.
I-
So
Shake things up a bit.
Grealish. Oh, actually, Grealish has had a chunk taken out of his knee. Actually, having said that, he did have a mark on his knee already. So no. Okay, that he had that mark on his knee before he got clipped.
So Haaland gets his goal.
No, not yet. Why?
Okay. Because looking at Elias.
No, no, it's just that Kulusevski had an open wide space. He
Just passes to
Haaland
the wrong person again.
yeah.
Okay, just under
I think
20
Dyer
minutes
has
to
been
go.
pretty good today with his head. Now Romero is.
Oh, guys, we're gonna hang on there for another 5 more minutes. For the next 15 minutes again.
I want to see if they're going to put Porro on. They've not made any
Yeah, I
subs.
think it's good for as well.
Yeah, they said he was warming up, but he hasn't come on yet.
No, just as long we hold on, right? We're not gonna change anyone at the moment. Trust me.
When have we
Who's
ever
down now?
trusted you?
Romero is down again. We ain't
I think-
changing anyone if we are holding on. Because if we hold on and we change someone, it will all crumble.
That's the problem with our team.
We might have to because Romero is not getting up very quickly. He's still on the floor.
I mean, I would want to see Pedro Porro, but I trust in the managing staff. They know their stuff.
We all want to see Porro, but at the moment now we Don't need a Porro.
Ironically, it looks like it was Grealish that put the
we need
kibosh
someone
on
to find
Romero.
a player like Emerson, right?
Okay, Grealish is gonna get hit again.
Grealish tackling
Man, I
coming.
think it's
Yeah.
like 6 or 7 times already in this game he's been.
Let's go. Grealish gets smacked double figures all the time. Right. I keep telling you guys, right? We're playing no, we're playing 8-1-1. 5-3-2 becomes 8-1-1.
Oh, okay.
3,
That's a-
2, 1.
Corner.
Dusty bin.
No, I think it's not a corner. It's a goal kick.
So you're making all these outdated references to shows that half of you have never even seen, irrespective of age, because they're from a certain time and place in English TV history. And I know Engwa and Elias and possibly Manny weren't even born then.
I am
Probably.
23.
Yeah.
I'm 50 this year.
Wait.
I'm 41, a child of the 80s. I did watch some TV, but not extensively.
So do you remember Ted Rogers, 3-2-1?
No.
No, I
Three,
don't think so.
no, okay. 3, 2, 1. You have to do it the right way, otherwise you get in trouble.
Okay. Oh, Sun has a side at goal, but okay.
I vaguely remember focusing my energies on sports. Grandstand on BBC One and ITV's coverage of the Football League on Sundays.
Ted Rogers
And that's
lived
pretty
in my
much it.
town. Woo.
Okay, we're kind of shaky now. But good effort from the team.
But this is City. They leave themselves too much to do. And by the time they finally start getting it together, it's too little too late. 15 minutes to go. I think you boys have got this.
Barisic got a yellow.
That's a tempting providence.
Oh, that's
Man, if City throw this away, they got to be furious. Arsenal drop points. They have an easy.
Perisic has just got a yellow card.
Yeah, Barisic got a yellow. They are
Professional
claiming
foul.
a handball for some reason.
He basically grabbed Silva by the shoulders and shoved him to the ground.
Yep.
No. That's not a handball.
Nah, it's not a handball.
It's not a handball.
That is pathetic. What City are trying to do is pathetic.
Let them.
Penalty appeal. Is it a penalty?
It's a corner.
They won't give it.
It's a corner. Molde.
Højbjerg's getting in one of the Man City guys' faces.
Okay, Hugo has released the ball for Son. And he has
Nothing happened.
Kane in front of him.
Kulisevsky to his right.
And nothing happens.
Okay. Højbjerg could have scored that one. It was a good chance. But good effort from the team. I think that's how we should be playing the way, but finishing is lacking a bit here and there.
So we're not clinical enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
And credit to Lloris as well for releasing the ball very quickly with that kick. He saw
Yeah,
that.
he normally doesn't do that. It was a chance. It was a good chance.
And that was a total fluff from...
By the way, guys, do any of you know the protest
Højbjerg.
tonight? Is it after the game or it has taken place already before the game?
taken place already. Yeah, I forgot about the protest.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was working during the protest. Too busy.
Should do one after the game. After winning,
Unless-
just do a protest.
Yeah, still protests. Yeah,
We should protest all the time.
every time. Did you see
Yep,
Everton's
Everton
protest?
had exactly. Everton had their protest and they ended up winning.
Yeah,
So it just goes to show: keep protesting, keep winning.
Everton's protest was like how many? What were the numbers like for their protest? Just curious.
seemed to be like quite a lot, like at least 100, I think.
Okay,
More than
that's better.
Spurs then.
Our
Yeah, definitely more
numbers
than
are like
Spurs.
60, 70.
I forgot to ask. I forgot to ask the guys to see what happened during the protest.
Yeah, I thought I would have seen something on Twitter by now, but I haven't seen any like pictures or videos of the
Yeah,
protest
okay.
yet.
That's true. That's true.
Or just
Oh.
wait for the next Tottenham on tour or Bobspur or Tottenham away.
Oh yeah,
Bob.
Yen says that some videos were posted on Twitter earlier. Not many people there, I guess. Bagel.
definitely. They wanted to-
which will make Brian a little bit knocked off.
I have a friend from Turkey. He went for his first game today.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like you're eating most of it.
Oh my goodness! Why would you do that? We're bringing Sessing.
I told you
Man.
Perisic can last the whole game.
No, I mean even if that you, why would you bring in Sessegnon? Put Poro in.
You got no choice. Poro doesn't play there. You can't put Emerson on the left, right? You can't do it. He can't do some. He can't even do anything on the
Take
right.
Emerson off. Who needs him? He's fucking shit.
Yeah, but at least he's giving a Grealish a hard time.
I don't know
So
about that.
Grealish hard time
He's
is
got
Romero.
a lot of help from the ref today.
Actually, who is not giving Grealish hard time today?
Yeah. All right, guys, 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. 12 more minutes.
Are you hitting
11 more
me?
minutes.
I'm at 79 minutes now.
Yeah.
Now Ake got some back problem.
Does he have triple Ds as well or something?
And
Paul
Ake's been bumped in the
Kulusevski on
face.
top of him, asking for a foul. He was never going to get it.
Hit in the face, right? No, hit in the ribs.
It was in the ribs.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, Jackie just lied. Okay. Elbowed him on the floor.
You know, he landed on him.
Oh, okay. Jens, it's all over now. Sess is on. Oh, dear.
Sess has been on for like last 1 minute or so.
It's the same way City lost at home to Brentford.
Telling Grealish to give the ball back to
In these
Spurs.
last 10 minutes, they're just going to have too much to do. Won't be able to get it. And
I would actually love to see a sunny goal just towards the end a bit.
Of course,
A sunny goal in January.
And we give it away again.
You might see a chilly goal.
In South America?
No, Chilly.
Ron is offside. No?
No, he's not.
Eng was processing the joke and seeing whether it merits a smile.
And here comes Emerson. Can he take his player?
in any case, with the sun starting to set quite early back in the UK, I doubt you would have seen a sunny goal now.
I think that moment's passed, mate. Okay, Manny's camera froze for a second whilst his tongue was stuck out. No, okay, I'm not sure if it was tongue, but he was in the middle of cleaning his teeth by the looks of things. Getting rid of the specks of his food.
I was speaking about how sometimes you need to have some protein to stay awake.
Okay,
nothing beats a good rotisserie grilled chicken.
Okay, well, I'd have acid indigestion if I had that late, close to my bedtime.
Yep.
Okay, Ederson got a yellow. Is it Ederson or Haaland? One of them.
Sassignon. What can
I think
Sassignon
Ederson-
do?
Yeah.
What can
No, it was a
Sassignon
good-
do?
It was a
What
good
can
cross.
Sassignon
It was a
do?
good cross. It was a good cross, actually. To be fair, the City player just.
Oh,
Okay, that was thank you, Engwa, just for making that
Handball?
totally subdued. Engwa just went, oh,
Handball?
I'm not too sure what happened.
see, I'm
Oh,
behind.
yes, it's because it's a yellow card in the. Actually, that should have been a penalty because the yellow card
Handball.
in the
He
box.
does, yeah, his hand
He
touches it,
got
but
a
I don't know
yellow
what
card
the
for
yellow's for.
yelling at the ref.
Oh.
Just for yellow?
Not
Yeah,
for-
that's
Yeah,
what
yellow
I'm
card for
thinking
yelling
now.
a ref. It's supposed to be a handball, right? He kicks it, but he kicks the ball to his hand.
Yeah, but that Kulu pushed him down. That should have been a foul on Kulusevski there for, even if it was a handball. Oh, well, we get the corner.
Now it's a handball for Son.
And now you're not going to see a Sonny
After all
goal
that.
because he's being brought off.
Oh yeah,
Oh, he's
Basuma's
doing
coming on.
Bissouma is coming.
Then Juma's coming on.
Basuma. Bisuma.
Bisuma's coming.
Bissouma is coming for Sun for
And
goodness
finally,
sake.
Bernardo goes
Why isn't
off.
there Danjuma?
It's Sun who's going off, so we can't see Sunny goal. Oh dear.
And
I guess
now
we're
you
gonna
bring
play-
on Gundogan? Are you kidding me, Guardiola? This should be your. If you fail to win the
Yes, he is
Premiership and
kidding me,
fail to win
bro.
anything, this will be your last season in the Premiership. Mark my words, my friend.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
The
You bring off
time to
Son,
bring on.
you lose your speed, right, on the wings. We lose our counter attacking prowess. Why is he doing that?
Well, we lost our wings a while back because Manny ate them.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I have a really bad feeling that.
To be fair, I only had half.
To
To be fair,
minute.
sir, I only had half a chicken, so that was one wing, not the other one.
One wing, yeah.
Well, it still changes our direction.
I have a really bad feeling that we are going to concede a goal.
What? Sony played well. Oh, should have pulled Kulu. He's not much today. I don't know. So I guess we're gonna park the bus now, right? For the last
We are worse at parking the bus. I
eight
think.
more minutes or so.
We can't even park a car.
Who knows how much extra time there's
Potentially.
going to be?
Yeah.
Potentially dangerous play there from Emerson Royale.
Oh, Romero is scolding Emerson. Is it a goal kick or corner?
I think it's a corner.
It is a goal
Oh,
kick.
maybe it is a goal kick. Oh, it is. Yeah. I thought I saw
I
Grealish
think
getting the
Grealish
ball
was
for a
expecting
corner.
the corner. And you can
Yeah,
see
'cause
right
he went to
now
grab the ball.
that Guardiola is apoplectic. All I can say is thank you all very much indeed. And if Arsenal fail to win the league from this position, we deserve all the scorn and contempt that we can get.
You'll fail either way.
Chokers.
You'll fail either way. Bro, mark my words. You won't win the league this season. Write it down on this day.
Oh, they'll win the league.
Yeah. Elias
No,
has
that-
spoken.
Let them win the league. That's why the Pep is losing to us.
If we
So they
do, if we do win the league, Elias, I'm coming for you, son.
I'll have an Arsenal tattoo on my. Yeah. If you win the league, I'll have an
Okay,
Arsenal.
that's
Yeah.
actually.
Chris, don't ever do bets on YouTube, right?
And Brian Daigle's learned
I'll
from
have
those
an Arsenal
mistakes.
tattoo. If you win the league, I'll have an Is it a red?
No.
Oh my dear. Okay, it's who? Romero or Emerson? Who got the red?
Oh.
Seriously.
Ooh.
Romero of all
Oh.
people.
Romero.
Getting a red card.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
When
that
you
was
think your
poor.
season is going
That was
well,
silly.
this guy does this. But I mean, Grealish has just been. Oh my word!
We've been saying it. Romero is just a few cards away from a red card. So
No, he was one card away from
That's
a
very
red card,
silly. Yeah.
and he's just received it.
Well,
Does that
prior
mean
to
he
this
gets a
game,
free?
though, he
Does
was
that,
a few.
does that
I think
okay,
it
does that-
depends on.
does that
I
mean
think
he
it's
gets
just
a
a
free?
one-game ban.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah,
That's
one
it's
game
not a
ban.
straight red. Yeah.
My goodness.
And now Kulu will be coming off.
And
I
now
hope that makes
Sanchez
your
is
friends
coming, for
happy.
goodness sake.
Oh, Sanchez. Oh my gosh.
Oh my dear, what are we doing?
Maybe I should sleep now, I think.
You think you can sleep?
This is just a nightmare.
With Sanchez in there, I just can't sleep as well. I hope we don't have a lot of extra minutes to play in, because I think definitely these guys
Who is
are
coming
not-
off? Decky is coming off.
Decky is coming out.
Oh, so now I know you call Dejan Kulusevski Decky.
Yes.
Yeah, Decky, or either we call him Kulu or we call him Ginger. He has two nicknames.
Well, there is a ginger guy about to take the free kick. I wonder
So
how
this
well
is
he'll
something
do.
like the Manchester United game again, right? So
He'll miss the Leicester
can we hang
game.
on? Can we hang on?
I hope we can.
Hang on for another 10 more minutes.
10? Barely one more minute. I'm sure there wouldn't be that much in terms of stoppage time added. And that
No, I
free
think there'll
kick
be
was
This
effective.
is 5.
Could be 5 minutes extra. Yeah.
I see 5.
That's a poor free kick from.
And now there's
KDB.
someone on the floor, Hoiberg, doing a little bit of craphousery, as it were.
And that's why ref found to give him a yellow, I think, also. It's a head injury, maybe.
Oh, for Pete's sake, that's a delayed reaction. He was jumping around and then he falls down. Craphousery at its finest.
Yeah, but I love it. I love it when someone does that.
Especially as Spurs guy, right?
Especially Hoiberg does
Yeah,
that.
If it benefits us, then yeah.
But no, honestly, the concussion or the head injury, it kicks in after like a while, like after 2-3 seconds or so.
No, it bounced off Kane, then hits Højbjerg. Come on. It didn't hit Højbjerg straight. The person coming off should be Kane.
Well, I don't know. There was a slight touch of heads between Kane and Højbjerg, so I don't know whether Højbjerg
We're
thought
just
in
going to
that
find out
moment.
how many minutes have been added.
No, that's why I said it's going to be 5 minutes because they keep doing this, right? This is going to draw in longer.
Squeaky bum time.
How many minutes?
Having said that, Højbjerg just got player of the match.
Oh,
Højbjerg got player of the match, is it?
Yeah.
yeah.
5 minutes exactly.
5 minutes.
I told you 5 minutes, right?
Called it.
Called it.
Called it.
Well done, Hugo.
Yeah, Hugo was fine today. Oh no! Okay, good one.
Elias.
That's how Hugo scares me. That's how Hugo scares
Poker
me.
face. Poker
No,
face.
it's not a goal. It's not a goal. Don't worry.
Poker
Don't worry.
face.
It's not a goal.
I know, but still,
Oh,
poker face.
man already say well done, Hugo, so it wouldn't be a goal. So, you know.
He said that before he went, oh!
Yeah, but Manny's ahead of him.
Yeah. I mean, it would be cruel if they got if you conceded here now. Even a draw would be harsh on you lot, I have to say. For all of the pretensions of City, you've held your own really well, and now with 10 men, you deserve at least a point out of this. I hope you get all 3.
I hope we get 3.
Now I got enough more minutes to see.
But the way these guys are playing now, Sanchez on. Okay, it's a free kick. Just try to keep the possession, guys, I'll say.
We're playing Leicester without Romero.
I think should be
Imagine what
okay.
Madison is going to do to us.
I'm not too concerned about that game without Romero. You can play Tanganga there, I think should be fine.
Most probably we're putting Langley. Sanchez will be there.
But I think Dyer has been our best defender today.
Oh, yeah, you love Dyer.
I love Dyer.
Eric hasn't been dire today.
Yeah, he hasn't been
Yes,
Dyer.
not yeah.
Not too dire.
love Eric Dyer. Maybe later I'll go to We Are Tottenham TV and sing it.
Okay.
Good clearance from Bentancur there.
And once again, they're appealing a penalty. Both Lloris and oh Christ, it's all happening out there.
I mean, it's a clash, so no way ref is going to give a penalty for this sort of thing.
Yep.
It's a clash. It's a clash all day long.
When has that been a penalty?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's just City being shitty.
Shitty.
Man shitty. Yeah, it's a clash. He's doing his
They
job.
might have man in their name, but they played like boys today.
Man City.
And that's going to add more to the injury time.
Yeah, it touches the ball. One more minute, guys, plus whatever is added on added time. I guess it'll be
I think
about
one more minute added. 1 or 2 more minutes, I think.
I told you
Yeah.
we'll play another 7 minutes before the game ends. The referee will milk it as long as he can milk it.
Oh, he's
And
fine.
we could have been at least 2-3-0 up, right? If we would have been more clinical, right? So that's
Definitely.
me, I
Yep.
guess. Yeah. Okay. What does says what did Romero do? Missed it. Knew the ref was itching to send one of us out. Yep. Romero left his leg out. Trip. Grealish rolled over a few times, and second yellow card becomes one red card, and Romero is off. And we're playing with 10 men now. And most probably we have to play until at least 6 or 7 minutes.
But it
That
doesn't
is
I think
matter
he'll
because
blow it
you,
early. This
you
ref's
lot
been
have done-
terrible and mainly in our favor all game, so I think that he'll blow it early.
Actually, most of the
you've
refs
done
have
enough.
That's fuming.
You've done enough to win this game. I think you've been outstanding.
Yep. Romero is done
You've
quite
watched
well.
a different game than I have, Manny.
Quite well. All right.
But silly, I think Romero has been just silly.
Pep's got that energy when you know that time when he was like, "Thank you so
Yeah.
much." He's got that energy about him. at
Pep
the
is
moment.
losing it. Pep is losing it.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one, guys. Don't lump it. You can even score from it, I think.
And if Tottenham were to score, it would be poetic justice.
Oh, come
I
on,
think
Rory.
you'll find that was a film with Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm dating myself here. Well, that's impossible.
Kyle
I'm married.
also
Not
has
a
the
ha-
yellows.
Not a happy return to the Tottenham Stadium for Kyle Walker. Just got booked. And this could very well be the last of the action. I don't think Tottenham should be in any hurry to.
Yep. With 2-pack.
And we won it? I think we won it. Yes.
We won it, Danny?
Yes,
Surely.
we have.
Yep, you've won it.
Full time.
You've won it.
We've won it. We've won it.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah,
And
I
for
guess.
you, Guardiola, Bob Kiss. And now you're just going to have to wonder, we could be 8 points ahead of you. Is it slipping away?
No, you
I
guys are
keep
not.
telling
winning.
you, right? Pep is gonna gift wrap the Premier League, right? And just give it to his Padawan, Mikel Arteta. Right. So
I mean, now their
I guess,
guys are
guys,
on ahead of me, ahead of us.
Yeah,
11
yeah.
point.
All
Actually,
right.
you guys, okay. Do you remember, Money, that you guys were like 8 or 9 points ahead of us in the top four race as well last season when you
Yes,
bottled
I
it?
remember. Yes,
When you
I
bottled
remember.
it,
Yes,
so
I
that was
remember. You
Yeah,
don't need to
nice.
remind
Well
me.
done, guys. Yeah, yeah. Red card.
Red card's
Well worth
worth it.
it. Yeah, Mr. K. Big up, Mr. K.
I'm not
You got
saying I'm not saying we will win the league, Elias, but we are getting ever closer. You just never know.
yep, you are getting ever closer, man.
Yep, yep,
No,
yep.
no winning
Yeah.
the league for Arsenal.
And Eugene's the first time I've come on this show and Spurs have won as well.
Yes, 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 yes.
That
Yeah,
could be a
it has. I mean, come on enough times, right? We should win one of them
Eventually win.
eventually, right? But guys,
Yeah.
I'll go round, right? The panel. I'll go to Scott first. Scott, you keep
Well,
shaking
I
your head.
guess we get 3 meaningless points. Get to give Arsenal a boost and pretend that we actually played well. It was a shit performance, undeserved win, but hey, deserve means nothing, right? As Clint Eastwood says in Unforgiven. So, yay, we get to pretend that our team isn't complete dog shit.
Come on.
Again,
Thanks for having me on. It's always
and,
fun to come on here, even if the football.
again, right? Scott is again, again.
Yeah,
We keep
just-
doing this, right? When we win like this, right? It's like, yay, everybody's so elated. When we lose, then everybody goes all the way to the other side. I don't know what to say anymore. Come on. Honestly, the performance wasn't brilliant, right? But of course, the 3 points is the 3 points, right? We did win. So I guess it is what it is, right? And I'll go round to Krish. Your thoughts?
I think the defense was much better, much more organized today. Even the midfield was doing well. So we could have scored one or two more goals to given the chances that we had, but win is a win, like you said. So I'll take it any time of the day.
Can't be happy even if we win. Why bother? Right? And then what Mr. K said, right? We foul well.
Yep,
I'm
we
so
fouled
angry.
well.
I'm smiling and laughing, right? But some fucking losers can't handle that other people have different opinions. So
Oh, this is what we found well. We found well, right? So we found well, right? So I mean, I guess it is what it is. But whether our defense is our defense, our midfield is our midfield, right? Somehow or another, now we've opened the door for Arsenal to win the league. And I guess I'll come to Manny, right? We've opened the door for you to win the league, Manny. So do you think you will be able to do it?
I hope so, but I can't predict anything. And yeah, listen, I think Scott nailed it when he said that there is no such thing as a deserved win. A win's a win, and you do what you have to do. And I would actually say that you were good value for the win. I thought you defended well. You were able to, nullify City's attacking threat quite well. And I would say that aside from some really good runs from Grealish, they were just toothless. It has to be said.
Yep.
And this is obviously what you can a sign of how well you can play when you probably don't have necessarily too much pressure on you. Of course, a win today would at least help you with your Champions League hopes. But I'm glad it was a good performance under the circumstances. You did what you had to do. Everyone performed well. I mean, I wouldn't say everyone performed well, but everyone knew what they had to do. I think there were some one or two players who might have been a bit, anonymous, but at the end of the day, it's all academic. 3 points is 3 points, and City have got some problems, and now they're going to have to they'll be under too much pressure to try and beat us in both of our games. We're playing them at the Emirates, and then later on we travel to the Etihad. So here's the thing. It's all the pressure's all now back on them, and I couldn't be happier.
That's good. That's
No,
good.
the
That's
pressure
good.
is on you
And
guys
that-
as well.
Agreed. We have to make sure that we win.
Yeah. But who are you playing
But
next?
at this
Manny?
juncture, we've got Brentford next week, and then after that, we've got City at the Emirates. And at this juncture, I'm going to have to leave because I've got some stuff to do to take care
All right,
of.
Manny.
But,
Thanks for being on.
as always,
Right.
yeah, as always, it's wonderful to be
Okay.
on here. Thank you all very much indeed.
And
Jamie, Scott, Krishnan.
Arteta out.
And Arteta.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. If he wins the league, he's earned another season.
Oh no!
And as
Arteta.
always, Eugene, sir, it's terrific to Engwa. I haven't forgotten you.
Oh, thank you.
It's wonderful to see you again, sir. Hope to catch you on another stream. Until then, as always,
Yeah.
terima
Take care.
kasih. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Yeah.
Bye,
Yeah.
everyone.
And we'll get to Ingwa. Ingwa, yep. We've done how many watch-alongs? I think 2 or 3, right?
I think this is my third one. I think.
Yeah. And every time we do a watch-along, we lose, right? So
Yeah.
I guess this is the first one that won.
Finally broken.
Broken
the hoodoo.
the hoodoo, things like that.
No,
But your thoughts on the game today, right?
Like I think we just did what we could do. Like I'm happy that we won, but like it almost feels like it's a, I don't know, it's a strange winning feeling today, because it's like, yeah, we win and then we
hollow
open the
victory
gap.
because we're helping the enemy.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I think the team did. It seemed like, for me anyway, it seemed like they did kind of put up a fight in their performance, despite the players we have. But yeah, that's my thoughts really.
That's true. And Jamie?
Again, glad of the 3 points, but would have been a better 3 points if it hadn't aided and abetted Woolwich. So get well soon, Conte. Let's hope that Porro is all he claims to be, and focus on our season rather than Man City and Arsenal season.
Yep.
See, Mr.
And
K,
City-
let me tell you,
yeah.
City are one of the best teams in the world. Only Spurs fans would not appreciate a win against. Get over it. We
Big up,
played
Mr.
well.
K. I
Game
agree with you.
scored.
I agree with you so much on this one.
Yeah. But okay,
And
guys,
we
to tell the truth.
without
No, but to tell the
update.
truth, right? City won at their best today. We all admit this, all right? So we took advantage of what City were not. And of course, to tell the truth, my biggest dissatisfaction is that we had many chances to put that game right to bed, right? When City were pressing up so high, we had a lot of chances to actually, when we had in the counter-attacking thing, right? Like last season, if we were more clinical, right, we should have been at least 2-3-0 up, right? When City were pressing that in that way. So I guess we must try to find back that clinical goal scoring prowess that we used to have, right? So if we are going to face up to a stronger opposition, I know, because maybe City is off, and then they're a bit off today. Imagine if we're coming up against Newcastle or what I call Manchester United. Are we playing Manchester United again, if I'm not mistaken? Or
Yes,
we played
we are.
them? Yeah, we got to play Manchester United again, and don't forget teams around us like Brighton and then at least we played Fulham 2 times already, right? We've gotten that out of the system, right? And don't forget Newcastle, Chelsea, Liverpool are still coming up again, right? Even though at the moment Chelsea and Liverpool don't look too good, but that's how I see it. But today, like I said, of course it's a win. We will savor the win. We will savor 3 points, but the performance still isn't there, right? Like Scott says that it's still all shit, right? The team still just doesn't look like a team that is going to bring us any further that we can go, right? But
I'm not going to do a Daigle, but maybe we should end on the life of Brian. Always look on the bright side of life.
He's one of our own.
I actually got that reference. I know that reference, Jamie. So
now you know. Hey, Jacob, big up, Jacob.
Just for Jacob.
Yeah,
For Jacob.
he's one
Can I
of
sing this
our
one? Bro, can I just sing this one? Just for Jacob.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Harry Kane. He's one of our own.
I'm so glad you didn't say Daniel Levy.
hey,
Guys, thanks for being on. But before we end the show, right? I'll just say a big up. Oh my God, Rob's gonna say Emerson is one of our own. Rob Belcher, big up. Right? Right, big up, guys. Big up, guys. Big up the other guys in the chats. Big up the other guys who's joining us all this while. Right, I know a lot of
Spurs of America, Mr. K, Jens,
big up, Mr.
EMF.
K, Math. Right, Jens.
Lots of yens,
Lots of Jens.
lots of
Jens,
meth,
and lots of
Amir,
and Amir and Steak. Right. Who else do we have? Jamie's here too. Right, Ian Math's here too. Dave Holston's here too.
Luca, AFC,
Yeah, Math. Right, and of course Luca. Luca said that we'll
Elias
lose.
made his own comments as well.
Yes, Elias.
And then
All right,
the
guys.
first comment was Mr. Eugene.
Yes, of course I'm here. Right, and of course Alexander's inning out, stake out. Right, whatever. Stake inning out. Right. But guys, thanks for being on. It's 2:35 a.m. here, right?
Yeah.
And of course, we've got another guy who says Emerson is one of them, right? Big up, guys. Big up. Thanks for being on. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please hit the like, right? Share with your friends, right? Try to get our channel up to at least 400 subscribers, right? For subscribers.
500. Let's aim a bit higher.
Okay, he wants to aim 500 at the moment. But Elias, Krish, you started your own channel. Would you like to just give yourself a shout out, a plug, or something like that?
Yeah, so I've started my own channel. I just did a pre-match show this morning with Jacob, according to Malaysian time, and I'll be doing a bit more content this coming week as well. I'll review the City game, and I might do a live with a City fan to review the City game, just to tease them a little bit now.
Yeah, okay. The Malaysian City fan.
Yeah. Yeah, Malaysian City fan. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get me on for that.
As well with him, so you can actually catch that video and just go and like my channel, Step Up Spurs. I've uploaded like 6 or 7 videos already now, and I'll be doing some stuff during the week as well. Some pre-recorded and some live, both. Yeah.
All right, that's good. That's good.
Nice one.
Okay.
I'll check it out too. Nice.
Yep, man. Please do.
Yep, that's first. All right. And guys, any last thoughts? Anyone want to say something before we go back to the back room and have a light chat? Jamie, any last thought?
Coming on, Eugene, like I said, always good coming on your watch alongs.
Yeah. Thank you. And
Thanks, Eugene.
We've been perfect if we put our chances away. Yep, that's what I've been saying. We've been perfect if we put our chances away. Yeah, we're doing at least 3-4-0. At least 2-3-0 up. Then at least we will look a bit more impressive instead of being, a bit more.
No, win is a win, anyways.
But in the end, being a Spurs fan, a win is a win. Right, Mr. K says boys. And who else is hopping on now? Oh, Mr. K. Yes, Mr. K.
Guys, I just wanted to say, end the show on a really good high note. We beat City. Come on. We did fantastic today. We were resilient. We held out. We fouled like mad. We all took a hit. Romero took the final one. And we held them out. Listen, this was a great win. We needed this win. Honest to God, we needed this win. We need to catch that top 4, honestly, to save the season. And, hopefully put something into our Spurs in order for us to go for a cup run or something. So come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs. But guys, thanks for being on. We'll be in the back room for a while, right? But before we go, right, as always, leave you out.
Come on, you Spurs.